And we're live. We're going. Yeah, buddy. Code Man here. Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah.
Who are we here with, Cole Man?
Tremblay and Matt.
Opening night.
Yeah, gotta love that. Eating some pizza.
Got a glare. It must be my bald head or something.
Something like that. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Whatever. Yeah, pal.
Cole Man, what you been doing?
Getting drunk, eating pizza, living the dream. That sums it up.
Where'd you get the pizza from?
Frankie Pat's.
You like Frankie or Pat's?
This is cut poorly, Louise. You got pizza cutter?
No, you can grab it.
That's fine.
Grab it like you grab your women.
Yeah, buddy. I love that.
Give a shout out to some special lady in Minnesota.
Yeah. Here's my good friend Sherry, Minnesota. Go Wild.
Hi, Sherry. What's the other piece want for teams? Who are they rooting for?
I don't
The
know.
other people.
Well, we only have one person watching this right now, so
I'd probably be.
I don't know. Maybe comment or get out. That's what I say.
We'll have to set it up in here by the game.
Yeah. Okay.
Be collected by Josh Manson, who will just backhand this one out again.
Go Wild.
To have successful kill here early on.
And sometimes early on, when you get a power play to start the game, it's difficult, right? It's your first game of the year. There's nerves, a little bit of anxiousness, and I think there's been a little bit of tentativeness on.
Cole Man, you got your new Wild hat on?
Yeah.
Here comes Richard. Who tries to take the shot.
Oh.
In front, no one's there to catch. There's a quick shot by Hartman, but it doesn't get through. Dying seconds here with the extra attack.
Wow.
And with that, the puck will be dumped in. And Lindholm is out of the box, and we're back to
Well, empty seats at this game.
Right as I say, tentativeness.
Good be there, boys.
Throw with a
Yeah.
fantastic individual effort there to get to that scoring opportunity, and a really good save by Stolars early on.
Absolutely.
It's very poorly, though.
Over signing a one-year deal, belonged to the Nashville Predators organization for several seasons. Will be lifted up and out. The Minnesota end by Nick Bukestad. We'll fire it all the way back down the ice, and we'll have a whistle. We'll bring it back.
Boy.
The Minnesota Wild, Dean Evison, a good look at him. It's going to be his first go at a full 82-game season. He took over in February of 2020, and he's 43 wins since taking over. And one guy that he coached in Milwaukee in the American Hockey League, Frederick Goudreau, that he really believes in. Showing his ability there on the power play, nice individual effort and scoring opportunity. But for Evison, he's got a chance to really hold what he wants in his hockey club with a full 82-game schedule this year.
That he does. A quick whistle.
Well, man, why don't you get a tell the teams?
Back down.
For Dean Evison, you think about it, you
Huh?
mentioned it in the open. This team is
You're telling your people about hockey.
or Ryan Suter, and Dean Evison was a guy that was in charge of having to make some hard decisions along with Bill Garrett.
The Minnesota Wild is the only team
Still structured. They play a 200
that is good in Minnesota. The Twins suck. The Vikings suck.
Dean Evison is not fantastic.
Anybody else suck that I should mention?
Packers suck.
Well, shut up.
It over to Kevin Gallo behind the net, but Kevin Shattenkirk will collect his own end.
You're right, Claude, man.
Great pattern. We'll just shove this one down.
Well, you like to go there.
Oh,
yeah.
What's your favorite establishment in Minnesota?
Deja vu.
Yeah.
Season with 32. That pops right out in front.
Go shout out
King and Diamond.
Yeah. do a shout out to Tom Reed Hockey City Pub in downtown St. Paul, Minnesota. Awesome place.
Nobody gets shot there.
No.
All the way around, and it leaves the wild zone. Cal back in on it, gains the zone. He'll send it below the goal line. Zuberson on it, taking a look, sends it back. Now up at the point, can't be held in. Minnesota keeps the battle away in the neutral ice. Now the collect. Jamie Drysdale, another rookie for this Anaheim team, the youngest team in the Western Conference. 6 players under 22 years of age. There's a long shot. Stillars will turn that one aside.
They are young, aren't they?
Drysdale, one of those guys, just a young guy who got his feet wet last year. Tremendous ability on the blue line. And talking to Dallas Aikens this morning, these young guys are having to earn time now. It's not that they're just going to get minutes handed to them. And there's a lot more competition than currently, but Drysdale's one of those guys who's going to be a mainstay for this club for a long time.
Back up top, there's the long shot. Doesn't get through the layers in front. There's another front one.
Grease off.
Saved by Stolar. Back to play for his own team. He will leave it for Alex Goligoski. Goligoski spent the last 5 seasons in Arizona and led them second, actually, in time on ice last season.
Triangles, it would be perfect.
Yeah.
Important pickup, especially when you lose a guy like Ryan Suter. You get Alex Goligoski, and he's a smart player, a guy that takes very good care of himself, only on a 1-year deal, but doesn't seem too concerned.
Talbot will glove that down and elects to hold. So with that,
One day, first
we
week
are
at home,
still
I was trying
scoreless within this hockey game between the Ducks and the Wilds.
Amsterdam vodka.
Been going for now for 6 minutes and 47 seconds.
Guys like your pizza?
Oh my, yeah, it's good, but it was it's good pizza, but it's cooked poorly.
Yeah.
Play it on the all-new Xbox. A crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich can make you feel a lot of things. The spicy one can make you feel, what's the word? Tingly? Yeah, tingly. McDonald's spicy, crispy chicken sandwich. With over 200 flavor notes to discover, every sip of Woodford Reserve Bourbon is a spectacle for the senses.
Got stuck with your finances? Move your money to SoFi. Earn up to $930 when you download the app and feel what it's like to get your money right.
Number 3, Cincinnati. Number 2, Iowa. Number 4, Oklahoma. An ABC triple header, Saturday starting at noon.
Portman, you guys are even on there?
Huh?
On the video?
All right.
You can shut it down if you want.
No, well, they were go.
Yeah.
ESPN Best Hockey Night is presented by New Amsterdam Vodka, the official vodka of the NHL, and of course, great responsibly.
Well, they were going to the other
So
game.
0-0 in this first period between the Ducks and the Wilds.
Ah, wild.
So far in this season opener, as Brian had mentioned, Minnesota maybe perhaps looking a little tentative, but starting to get their legs under them. Michikulikov sets this one ahead as Wild clear their own zone.
What we got here on that?
Quick return right around.
Little dip I picked up. I'll check it out.
Wild.
Didn't you always make a gift for last year or something like that?
We met last time, yeah, I just picked this up.
Pick it up and out. Marino earning an A this season along with Matt Dumba as part of that leadership for the Wilds. There comes Jones, he drops it off. And I get that tries to center the puck, but couldn't quite get that one to go. Josh Manson keeps it in. Taking a look, puts it back up top. The shot by Fowler doesn't get through, and now Manson again has it at the line. He'll take a shot with a good
I
track.
got the win.
Minnesota doing a good job
Thatcher.
to get to Cantel.
They won 5-4.
See the effort by the Minnesota Wild defenders to front pucks, and sometimes those risks from the points. If you just assume your goaltender's going to get it, they can lead to some issues. But the Minnesota defenders doing a good job of getting in front of those
Still
shots and
losing.
making sure they don't get to their goaltender.
9-4 though.
Wild will send this one ahead. Caught out that neutral territory now into the Wild end. Held it out of his net to play the puck, but it's kept in by the left alone.
Oh.
And 13 back on and battling against
Green?
the worst now.
Yep.
He's killing Dumbo 55. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
The Wild, but quickly turned it right
Here's my
around.
beer.
Wow, in the
You
zone.
can't disclose the location of this wild game I'm putting in. I don't want people knowing.
Here comes the Wild the other way.
Okay?
What's that?
We can't disclose the location of this.
Rats out there.
It's our secret party place for wild games.
Right, sweet.
And Drysdale, the defenseman, brings it out as they gain Minnesota's end. Bubba tries to clear, can't get it to go.
Oh man, why do you like the Wild so much?
There's the quick shot.
Kevin,
Thomas with the save.
Because traveling got me into him.
Just to get a quick shot off.
Would you like to go to Hooters?
Well, for
That's
the
it.
nine dunks, for Paul's sake, and make no mistake, this is the
Oh,
rebuild
America,
here
baby.
in Anaheim, and
I love that.
hockey club that you mentioned is going to be about competition with some of these young players. I asked him this morning.
Hell to the yeah.
All of America, baby.
Yep.
Players, he said, honestly, one day at a time.
Look at the
he
age
said,
of these guys.
The reality is, we just want them to win. Once that's done, we'll move on to the next one. Sometimes when you look at a full 82-game slate, that can be daunting, and he doesn't want these players to feel
You want to trade McTavish for Ziegler?
No, Trevor, we're not making a trade. I'll tell everybody on this video we're not making the trade because you want to give me nothing, and I'm giving you something. How does that work?
Today.
I'm giving you something. I'm
Yeah.
giving you too much.
Trash.
Too much. I'm giving you too much, actually.
Too much. Too much of a headache.
Gotta find my phone.
Probably left that crazy. Oh, here comes Kristoff.
Oh, it's over on the couch. Okay.
Wow, who's had too many to drink already tonight? Wow. If your head wasn't put to the body,
He's
where
been
you would
getting into
find
that Woodson.
Yeah.
I am a legend.
The legend at what?
Drinking. I can outdrink you.
Remember the last hockey game you watched with me, an opener?
Yeah.
You fell asleep in a recliner first.
Not I.
Oh,
I was just taking a nap. Man, I'm gonna blow this crap up right now.
what?
I'm gonna put a message on
the number
Go
3
Pete.
overall pick this past summer for the
Oh.
Anaheim Ducks.
Oh, the man
Knack for being around the net.
is
You can see he's first to arrive.
live
He is tangled up
on
there with Dmitry Kulikov.
YouTube.
He's off.
tube.
If you're not familiar with Mason McTavish,
Yeah,
you're
buddy.
used to seeing that. He's around the net all day long.
Gotta love that.
For a kid who's 18 years old, 6'1", 215 pounds. It's not
Oh, he's
about him
rocking
getting
fucking
stronger. I think it's just about him settling in and being comfortable as an NHLer. But what a start on Wednesday night. 1 goal, 1 assist,
Yeah.
2 penalties.
37.
Terrific start for the youngster.
That he did. There's a quick shot by Jones and for McTavish. 18 years, 256 days when he
Kevin
scored.
Jones.
Come on. Come on, Wild. There you go. Good chance.
The other way, tried for the center
He's
pass
a
for
home play
Erickson, but he couldn't get
I
the
know.
shot. Erickson had been
He was very, he didn't say much.
He'd be like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry your husband died. Did he have guns?
Yeah.
Did he have any guns?
Sam Merrill. John Merrill.
Yeah,
I think it was Sam Merrill, but-
Anderson Eck on that top line. Allows them
Oh, man, you can shut it down.
I ain't shutting it down. We're going till the end.
Victor Rask has their second on that top line. So that's
Cool, man. What are we doing if they score a goal?
We're doing a shot.
Of what?
Of some.
Show the peeps the
Pink
bottle.
Whitney.
I will show him.
Pink Whitney.
Yeah, we're gonna pick Whitney first. I don't know.
One guy who's making his
We're gonna do some of
NHL
this.
debut tonight is
Charles Woodson, not vodka, but whiskey. Yeah.
Four guys played
Is
his
this-
first NHL game and unfortunately didn't go his way as he steps on a block.
Buying this?
That's
That might be a better time because it looks pretty dark.
24 years old he is.
Step on one of those blocks and-
We're gonna get him in the draft.
Minnesota Wild locker room had a real good chuckle after warm-up.
Here we
It
go.
was about breaking it on the backhands.
Yeah.
God, we have so many chances.
This is better now.
They're gonna take the long
That's
shot,
a lot
but it's
better.
just
Okay, cool.
wide.
Hurry on.
Wild continue to work
Hey, he's gonna have my electricity bill in his place. You think we're at a nightclub? You got so many freaking lights on.
Yeah, buddy.
We'll send it around the boards. And he tries to turn the
I love it.
There's the quick shot, but it doesn't get through as it's blocked.
Sorry, pal.
The fourth line for Minnesota is generating some opportunity. You had a little chuckle about Duhigg, but
Old man's nightclub.
Yeah, buddy.
Opportunity there in this first
I
period.
love that.
His speed on the outside to generate that scoring opportunity.
Mom, if his mom's listening, don't listen to what we're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Zegers will put it down to Cantel.
We're taking good care of your son.
Yeah.
And here comes Jordan Greenway. He will send this one ahead, and there's the long shot by Ryan. Rebound right in front of Stolars, but he will cover for the save. Anthony Stolars being tested here and doing a stunning job in the starting
Alina's
crease
just
for
ready to pound
Anaheim.
him.
As he has been tested by one Mr. Bukestead of the Anaheim Wild here on the backhand. It's still
Boy, we could have some
0-0.
goals already.
Then get it up.
They're really pounding this New Amsterdam vodka. I think Coldman's got to get himself a bottle for watching hockey games during this cold winter nights.
Sounds good to me.
You brought your can holder in?
Yeah, I did. It's somewhere around there.
Oh.
Play it on the all-new Xbox.
With over 200 flavor notes to discover.
All right, we got 2 people watching. Awesome. Gotta love that.
For the senses.
All right, get up.
It's a gas card. You'll always use gas.
Always.
Yeah, but
Thank you.
Evolve your
No comments or
journey from the
concerns?
first ever
Not yet. I just commented, yeah, buddy. We got 1 person watching us right now. We've been going for 17 minutes.
We're pretty boring.
No, we're not. We're amazing.
One of the many reasons you Amex Platinum.
Party on.
Brent Cat had a goal. Should have traded for him. Stephen A. Smith. Quite frankly, there's only one shot Kyrie Irving should be thinking about.
See me flying up there? Great catch there, man. You got cameras in the back of that helmet or what?
You bring your back.
I'm not quite yet. Been-
Nothing like hearing those on ice conversations, is it, Brian?
It's not only the players having fun, right? The officials as well. It's a game after all.
Well, it is over halfway through this first period, 0-0 here at Honda Center between the Ducks and the Wilds. Hockey night here on ESPN Plus.
Yeah, buddy.
Still got
Oh,
keeps it
yeah,
in
buddy.
behind. The shot is blocked by Fowler. Anaheim takes over in their own end, and they will lift this one up and out to neutral ice.
Well, man, what's your favorite part of a wild game?
Down here by Minnesota in their own end.
The fighting.
Possession.
Oh, really? Who you fighting?
Again out, taking a look. His
Trembling.
team gets
Oh,
no legs on the
jeez.
ice. Away they go. Can't get very far, and here come the Ducks just inside the line. Jones is on it. Jones working away. He's stripped of the puck, and Minnesota will clear their own zone, head back to neutral
wow.
ice, and on the move.
Who is this?
Joe tries to center it. Wild
Yeah,
lift
that's
is up and out.
pretty good,
John
huh?
Merrill's back together for his club.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Yeah, so
And here comes the captain. Ryan gets up, spins, and tries to fire. Centering pass
Ron
there.
Hextall's daughter?
Pretty nifty one by the captain, who says this 17th season he still doesn't have some jam. Here comes Minnesota the other way. Rats with the shot.
The
Stars
Rats.
with the saves. He turns it aside.
I hope the rat scores. I'll just prove you
A
wrong.
solid save by Stolarz. He's there, beat,
there it
passes,
is.
brings the last shot.
Huh?
Minnesota out shooting Anaheim 8-3.
It says
on
Leah.
Wednesday night against Winnipeg, a real good start to the
Hats
Jets. A
off.
couple of power plays. John Gibson was a big story in that
That's
period, helping weather
Leah hats
the
off.
storm that the Jets threw at them. Stolar's page out of his book here early on this first period.
I'll put back down in his
Coleman
own
is a
end.
family video
Minnesota
here.
collects.
Well, you guys ain't my,
Sends it cross
you
ice
guys
to the
ain't
far
my
side.
family.
We'll have to wire this one in all the way around the boards.
You have any good
It's
jokes for
lifted
us?
up and out. We'll head all the way back
Yeah,
down
good.
to the wild end for
What?
Rodine.
Let me think of a few.
There's Rodine playing alongside Matt
Oh, yeah.
Della, that parent. Not only playing partners, but best friends off the ice. There's a high shot, hits the mesh, so we'll get a whistle.
Yeah, I'm gonna think of a few, and I'll get back to you. I mean, it's a 2-period game, and we got time.
Yeah. Release the Kraken.
We have the Kraken. That's the new
New team.
NHL team.
Yeah.
Face off in Minnesota.
That's out of Vegas or something.
Seattle.
Seattle Kraken. Yep.
Still waiting. The game's first
Show us
goal.
your Kraken.
Yeah, buddy.
Next alongside Brian Boucher, and then Tacoma is at ice level.
Might have to close those windows though. They get cold in here.
Oh boy.
Just under 7 minutes left.
I'm gonna do that too, Code Man.
And off
I'll
the
be
draw,
fine.
it's work back to Raquel. He drops it up top. There's the long shot. Talbot gets a piece of that as it was high on him. Battling along the boards, it will pop out onto the stick to Kaprizov. He sends it back. Double will advance this puck all the way down the ice. We'll have a whistle. We'll bring it back.
Well, for the Ducks, an offensive zone face-off win led to an opportunity a few moments ago, and for the Anaheim Ducks, it's they can win those offensive zone face-offs. It leads to opportunities. Hampus is home, one of those guys.
Hey, I'm looking in my living room right now.
Can shoot the
You
puck.
really?
I can see us.
Really? That's awesome.
It's a big year for him. Unrestricted free
Really?
That went great in front of Talbot. Shots.
That's cool.
Getting spotters and-
It's a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Wow. But now we'll exit the zone. The Wild will be forced to do the same.
Delayed by quite a bit.
So take a stab at. He stands up to Nico Sturm. Sturm with the long shot. Stolars.
You rock, Code Man.
Sweet dude. Gotta love that.
In Anaheim's freeze, as was Talbot at the other end. We're still scoreless.
And NHL doubleheader on ESPN Plus and ESPN Tuesday.
Woodson Reserve.
Flavor notes to discover. Every
Did you know they have
single
Woodson Reserve?
is a spectacle for the senses.
Hey there, need some gas? I'm just using your squeegee. Well, no gas, no squeegee. No gas, no squeegee. Now free squeegee. Now free squeegee.
Evolve your journey in the first ever Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EV.
Play it on the all-new Xbox.
Getting exclusive access to sought-after
Ryan Carter pulling a RC Cola at the arena.
What?
RC Cola.
Are you ready for not only 17 weeks, but 18 weeks of NFL action? Ready?
I was born ready.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, buddy.
Nice. Thanks, Trembles. Who's that guy?
Steven A.
Yeah.
We are back in Honda
Like
Center.
Frankly.
0-0 between the
Oh,
Ducks
yeah.
and the Wilds.
Right.
Just under 6 minutes to go here in the
Oh,
first
Kevin
period.
King's out Sunday for the Pack.
That makes no difference.
They will line it up in Anaheim's end. Off the draw,
Quite
wins the
frankly.
face off. There's the long shot, but it's
Ooh.
wide by Alex Goligoski. We'll head out. We'll have a quick whistle.
Goligoski, one of those guys that was signed in the offseason. As I mentioned, Suter gone, Goligoski in, a real veteran presence, a smart player, a guy that he's not the biggest of players, but maybe one of the smartest. And as I mentioned, only a one-year deal, but I have the idea that that will be a longer-term thing.
Goligoski fires again from the point. He can't get through traffic. Brandon Duhane works away. The rookie in his NHL debut sends it down below the goal line. Minnesota looks to get something going. Stern, second year here with the Wilds. Sends it back up top. Now it's across. Rolls it around.
Ooh, come
Once
on.
again, there's a quick backhand shot. And Stolar's with a quick glove.
Simple by this fourth line. They've been effective so
Oh
far.
man, I think all your fans and celebrities are out
2
tonight.
minutes ago.
Friday night, fight! Fight!
Yeah.
Fight, fight, fight!
That's what you want with your fourth line, right? I mean, you want to play in the offensive zone. You want to play below the dots. And Nick Delorier, obviously one of those guys who wants to do that for his club.
Trembles.
That is fourth in fights last season in the NHL.
Hey,
Good job here by Duhane. The right idea, just get this puck to the net. It's a sharp angle.
Ready, Matt?
It's one of those
Okay.
types of plays can cause fits for goaltenders. So does a good job of
Yeah, one person watched. Is that you? Oh, you right now? No,
No.
Duhane, a big body. Played his college hockey at Providence College for Coach Nate Lehman that likes to play a hard, heavy game. So that's something we're going to see a lot from him for the Minnesota Wild. And truthfully, a guy that over time was in the lineup here for Minnesota.
Wild with a quick up as they gain the attacking zone. As Jones is on it, sends it to Getzlaff, who will wheel it
Jeez,
around
we
the board.
we teased it. There's enough Labatt blowing the.
The long shot, Hubble turns it aside. Now right in front of the high slot, but the shot is
Drinking cold
off.
man, the bat blue.
What's that? Yeah, buddy.
You Canadian now?
He will send it down.
Canadian, eh?
There's another quick little shot. The Greenway
Where's Seegers? Is he
Straight on in,
playing?
and here comes the Wild. They are on the move collecting numbers, but a block
He
shot
must
like
have been
this
scratched.
right back on the stick of Fowler in neutral
Is he?
territory as he gains the
Oh,
zone.
really? I haven't heard his name.
Good defensive play there by Getzlaff.
Is there a way I can figure out if he's got any
His feet
minutes?
to defend right there. Bring
Yeah,
out that
go
play.
to
So what?
the ESPN with the score and the
Wild will
box
get their
score.
change as Anaheim's back to collecting their own end. Ducks have
Box
come
score.
on a bit. It's now 10-8 in the shot department as they have closed that gap.
I'll give you minutes.
Much more controlled start for the Anaheim Ducks here
Oh,
tonight.
God.
And Ryan Getzlaff, the captain of the Anaheim Ducks, his 17th season. Sure, he had opportunities
he's
to go
playing.
other places, but his heart is here in Anaheim. And
He's actually
especially
got
to be
1 GV, whatever that
what
is.
happens
Giveaway.
as the season goes on. And will he be a trade piece and maybe go to a contender? But you see, he's been a captain now for 12 seasons for the Anaheim Ducks.
He
And
hasn't done
help mold
anything.
some of these
Your
young guys
guy?
into winners.
That it is. They may be in a rebuild here, but they have
Cabbage
many
has done nothing.
veterans who are going to make sure
Yeah,
that
he
the
is
rookies are
out there.
guided along.
Yeah, he's been out there for 6 shifts. He's been out there longer than my guy.
On the puck for Minnesota.
Let's name one shot on goal.
Douglas slides it across the road.
Come on.
He hits in the high slots.
Come on.
And Goudreau couldn't get the shot. Now he puts it right up
Oh.
in front. There's the shot. Rebound in front.
Wow.
And Anaheim will
Ah, we just can't get it in.
Good saves, contact on Anthony Stolar.
Come on, cold man. Give the peeps some hockey experts. Why we're not getting a goal?
I don't know. Because we're not getting into the net.
I'm gonna throw you into
Pete
the
Emerson
net.
had
I'll
talked
throw you out
about
the
it this
window.
morning, saying, a real smart.
Really?
Yeah, buddy.
Good feet here, low to high. That's Dumba who's
Yeah, buddy.
stepping into that
This has
slot
got a
shot.
beard trim for the hockey season.
Hell to the yeah, party on.
Stolars. No call there from the officials. Good stuff from the Minnesota Wild third line center.
That it is an undrafted player to boot. Puck down low behind the goal line. Worked up top. Over the Brizot, he gets the weak shot off as it doesn't quite get to Stolars. Mason McTavish working along the boards for Anaheim against two white sweaters.
There you
Here
go.
comes the big rifle from Spurgeon, and Stolarz gets it
Man,
over,
their
and
goalies
it's
just blocking
That was a
everything.
great save. I mean, he was moving from his left to his right, but that shot
What's
was going back where he came from. And a good
Yeah, they're
reaction.
open already. I
Save
mean,
by
yeah,
Love,
they're not brand new.
Stolarz on a one-timer by Spurgeon.
Nice. Seems like he knows something about goaltending right there.
You know, early on,
Don't eat them all, though. I
Stolarz
gotta
has
have
been
some
on
for this
time on
weekend.
those lateral plays. He's been there waiting for
Okay.
a shot, maybe a little late on that one, but sometimes you have to improvise and react, and that was a good reaction save there.
You have a goalie, you have a chance, and as good as John Gibson was in the opener, Stolarz has come in this first period and standing in tall for his hockey club.
And that's the thing, right? And you get an opportunity, you know the
Jeez.
team is feeling good
Something
after
left
a
and we
win.
can't
And as a
get a goal.
backup goaltender, you want to continue that feeling. So a little bit of pressure in the first 20 minutes for Stolarz, but he seems to be passing with flying colors so far.
Up now in Anaheim's end, Stolarz on a swivel. There's an angle shot, but it's turned aside. And once again, John Merrill, but Stolarz gets the power.
Well, man, did you go to Culver's for the cheeseburger today?
No, you're not.
No?
Hey, Joe Skull. Hey, Casey, how's it going?
And you can see the wild. I mean,
Oh, Joe Skull says go go Caps. This guy from
a lot of playing time.
he's from Washington. Yeah, he's a Capitals fan.
The Capitals.
The Capitals, yeah. We're playing Anaheim Ducks tonight.
Capitals played last night.
So face
Yeah.
off in Anaheim's
I watched
end,
that last night.
The draw. Anaheim will send it out to neutral ice. Just under 2 minutes to play here in this first period. Still 0-0.
Still 0-0.
So the shot
Yeah, the Blackhawks lost in overtime.
started to come on here. Kevin Fiala gains his own. He sends it across. Now it's up top for down.
Oh, yeah,
Down low. Fiala
He goes,
back.
ha ha ha.
Scored the Ducks last season. 20 goals, 20 assists. That's 40 points. Look now.
Same stakes as always.
He tracks the
Get up, 10 people watch me. I'll do a shot.
That looks like it might have been a little pain filled there on Nick Delorier.
Okay, me and Matt will get our phones. I'll be like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Campbell will send this one down deep. Rob and Anaheim both with some fresh feet on the ice as Lindholm's back for it.
Yeah, those pretzels are pretty good, Kevin.
Dot pretzels.
Yeah, whatever the hell
Sends
they're
a
called.
long lead pass up. Max Comtois is
Anything
on it.
with
Comtois the leading scorer for the
honey.
Ducks
I
last season.
Oh, you love honey.
Here's Getz, the captain, taking the
Oh, no.
shot. It's turned aside with a stick of Talbot, and the net has been knocked
Oh,
off.
now there's a fight.
And
Somebody's
we're
throwing.
also saying hello.
There we go. Cool,
Yeah.
Come on.
You went for Kevin Jones.
Yeah.
17.
Right there.
See, Joe just got 5 minutes of penalty.
Brian, this is the second time that Talbot's net has been knocked off.
Ooh, look at now. They're still going at it. Come on. Punch.
Now, Foligno's not happy about it. I mean, you can see. I mean, typically after the linesmen break up a fight, the guys will tend to cool off, but Foligno is incensed.
Oh, man, what's your best part about a fight? Hockey fight?
The blood.
Losing a tooth? Getting blood?
The blood.
Foligno wanted the emotion.
Joe Skull says go north. North Stars.
North Stars always going old school on us.
Yeah, he is.
Jones right there.
Yeah.
Going to the net.
We're gonna leave his goal till the entire game. So what I got for battery life here?
Goal of the season.
Or unless till Coleman passes out.
That too.
I guarantee that.
Oh, we got 3 hours. They're fine.
Your battery buds.
Yeah, I got my charger over there too. We'll plug it in if we have to.
Getzlaf in a prime scoring.
Let her go.
Make that for save.
Right, Matt?
That ain't Matt.
Foligno
That ain't Matt.
two from what I'm gathering on the scoreboard.
Matt the Brat.
Foligno was the aggressor in that particular instance, as he was the one that hit Jones first and then cross-checked him after.
So with that, the Anaheim Ducks will get their first power play opportunity of this game. A power play which was nothing to write home about last season. Finished last in the National Hockey League. Only
Now they gotta
11
deal with
goals,
Big
but the
Tavish.
thing is,
What?
they already have 2
They're on
this
the power
season,
play. What
and
the
they
hell?
have
Their guy.
Instigated.
Okay, I'll instigate. All right.
Start against Winnipeg. And you know what? It was about getting pucks. And
What if I
pucks.
pound a shit with a code
Really
man?
Goals were really important for the Ducks in that win on Wednesday night.
Or what if he punches me? I'm gonna put him in the penalty box.
Nothing like a power play to
Hang
get
on,
you going.
biatch.
Very quickly, Minnesota will clear the puck. Only 30 seconds remaining in this opening period. Back up top. Drysdale's on it, over to Raquel. Raquel along the wall, taking a look. Raquel sends it around to Getzlaff. Flex on his backhand, and now he turns. Sends it back up top for Drysdale. But his pass is intercepted.
Well, the
Now headed
period's
to
gonna end
neutralize.
before the power play.
Trevor Zegras begins. He gains the zone, sends it across. Can they get a shot up here in the dying seconds? Drysdale will do just that. Talbot with the save. And it's collected by Kevin Fiala on the kill. And with that, the buzzer will sound. So the Anaheim Ducks will begin the second period on the power play. But for now, it is still 0-0.
Well, that blue action, people.
With that, we will send
Gotta
to
love
the
that.
studio to Artem O'Cal.
Thank you, Leah. Coming up on the Lexus First Intermission Report, Dougie Hamilton makes history in his New Jersey debut and some gritty shenanigans because why not? We'll be right
Why
back.
not?
Oh, they have a show ahead or during the period here. Oh man, you're kind of hungry, aren't you?
My name is Giancarlo Esposito, and I'm preparing to bring you my most monstrous film yet, Anton Castillo in Far Cry 6. Do you know what you're getting into? Taking on Anton, fighting on the side of the glory. While I've confronted some formidable foes in my time, I now face someone entirely new. You, fight now, or else.
Matt, tomorrow's sweetest day.
What?
Sweetest day. I'm gonna buy Codeman something.
What's in reserve?
Codeman, can I buy you something for sweetest day?
With over 200
What's in reserve?
every sip of
What's the reserve?
Sure. Spectacle for the senses. This is so crispy, juicy, and tender. You might even
We had an election, remember that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you
Good.
can definitely call it deluxe. McDonald's Deluxe Crispy Chicken Sandwich.
There's something I want to ask you. The new iPhone 13 Pro is here with the most advanced iPhone camera ever, and I got it at T-Mobile.
I thought you were going to talk about forever.
This is a value that lasts forever because when you get the new iPhone at T-Mobile, trade-in value is locked in.
So we can always have a new iPhone?
Yes. So what do you say? Switch to T-Mobile with me?
Yes.
So we're going to T-Mobile.
Fall in love with iPhone. Get it on us now and upgrade every 2 years forever. Only T-Mobile.
Feel stuck with your finances? Move your money to SoFi and feel what it's like to get your money right.
I jump up on the stage and do my money dance. I throw some money up and watch the money land. I do my
Yeah, 0-0. Wow, I think Wild would have a goal.
jump up on the stage and do my money dance. Money dance.
Move your money to SoFi. Earn up to $930 when you download the app
I'm on
and
this,
get your
I'm
money
on
right.
this bad beer on Facebook. And
Come on, let's get this workout started. Heart rate stays on. Remove it to the mat. Let's go, Peloton. Bring that thunder. And rotate, exhale.
Support that beer.
We did it together, Peloton.
You know what beats next day shipping? Getting it the same day. So shop Ace online and get free in-store or curbside pickup right in your neighborhood. Or get what you need delivered the very same day you order.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
I passed the phone to
has the fuel to keep your engine running at peak performance. Because you never know where life is going to take you.
Coleman, we got some record number of people watching tonight.
DAV.
We got a record number of people watching tonight.
DAV helps veterans and their families get the benefits they.
Yeah, looks like there's some message boards.
More victories for veterans.
The Kraken.
Yeah, that's still good. That's still going North Stars.
Well, North Stars.
Yep.
This is your first intermission report presented
There we
by
go.
Alexis Ryan Callahan.
There's Callahan.
Yeah, Kelly.
We'll talk about the scoreless game in
Awesome.
Anaheim. The Anaheim Ducks taking on the Minnesota Wild in just a second. But first, let's on everything that is happening
That's
on
manners.
Friday in the NHL, starting
Yeah.
at Prudential Center. The Blackhawks visiting the Devils. Bobby
Blackhawks.
Hamilton making his debut
The Chicken
with
Hawks.
the club.
Yeah.
Big contract this summer. 17 seconds in, Callie, waste no time.
You seen Bob?
It's a way to how to introduce yourself to a new team. Scoring early, big goal by Dougie Hamilton, big contract, and they take the 1-0 lead.
Second period, Jack Hughes gets in on the fun. He collects the loose puck, he turns, he fires, and he scores. That's Hughes' first of the year. The Devils will take a 2-1 lead. Into the
Jack
third
Hughes.
period, final minutes. Chicago trails 3-1, empty net. Patrick Kane's shot is knocked down in front. Kirby Doc is there for the goal coach.
Yeah, that's a big player, big talented player, being in the right area, scores a big goal.
Blackhawks still one more, under a minute left. Same score, empty net for Chicago once again. Brandon Hagel finds Dominic Kubalik for the goal, ties it up. Great job by Chicago to keep the play alive in the offensive zone. Kubalik, second of the year. Blackhawks tie it up, and now we go to overtime. And it's Jack Hughes again, third year in the league, Callie, and he looks comfortable.
He does. I thought he was a little bit more comfortable than he was his first year, and then coming into this game, 2 goals. Obviously, there's a little patience out of him.
Yeah.
He's the
Who's got him?
Best part about it,
Wow.
after this goal, he takes his
Jack
stick and he
Hughes?
throws
Who's
it
got
into the
him?
stand. What a home opener for the New Jersey Devils, and even a better start for Jack Hughes.
So 4-3 is your final. We're talking history. Dougie Hamilton was acquired this offseason. Wasted no time in making an impact. 17 seconds, the fastest season opening goal in franchise history. Also the fastest by a blue liner in, well, ever. Taking out of the other game. How about this? Towards your favorite right here, Gritty, right?
Oh, yeah, wonderful.
The belly button, do we get to see it? No, we get to see this, though. Cakes being thrown. I know this feeling all too well. Gritty, I shall have my revenge, by the way. Watch your back, pal. Watch your 6. Look, the cakes just keep making all these cakes. My goodness, maybe they'll throw chicken parm next time. Shout out to Gucci Crush. Carter Hart and Flyers hosting it. The Nuts, second period. Elias Pettersson's shot is blocked. Puck goes off the boards and off Hart for the goal. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
It's a tough bounce there for Hart and a tough way to start the game, and they're looking for him to have a big season.
Late second, Canucks lead 3-2. Pettersson takes a bad angle shot. Hart thinks he has it. JT Miller skates right in and taps the loose puck easily for the goal. Just happens to find it exactly where he needs it. Canucks lead 4-2. Late in the third, same score, empty net for the Flyers. Travis Konechny will collect the loose puck, and he will score on the rebound chance. The Flyers pull within a goal, and moments later, they need one more. Net is empty again. Sean Couturier finds Claude Giroux, Callie, and he ties it up.
This is an unbelievable play by Claude Giroux. You notice he's pointing for the bank pass behind the net. He gets it, he puts it in the back, and that ties the game, and they're headed to overtime.
And in overtime, it is your teammate from 2 different teams, Callie. In fact, it's the shootout. JT Miller, he skates in, stick handles, Carter Hart beats him.
He does. He gets him going one way, brings it back the other, and trust me, I hate complimenting JT Miller, but that was a nice move.
So we'll talk about it after the break. Anthony Stolarz, according to the 2 gentlemen to my left, has been the best Ducks player on the ice. We'll find out why in this scoreless game after this.
This first intermission report is presented by Lexus. Innovation means nothing unless it sparks something.
Why would you drive a friggin' Lexus?
Why not? What's wrong with you, Code Man? Don't be so jealous.
I'm not jealous. I'm happy with my Chevy. And I love my Chevy.
Okay, well, let's not talk about the Lexus. I don't know if you dated the girl's name that was Lexus or something that you're bitter about, or. there any Lexuses out there, give Coleman a call.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's looking.
Yeah, buddy.
What are you looking for, Coleman?
Women with big tits and a nice ass.
With over 200 flavor notes to discover, every sip of Woodford Reserve.
Good luck.
Yeah, good credit rating.
Senses.
The last day of vacation is still the vacation.
Big ass.
Guaranteed
Good
4 p.m.
life.
checkout.
Will you cook them breakfast in the morning?
Resorts properties.
Give her a toast.
One of the many reasons you with Amex Platinum.
Why choose proven quality
I
sleep?
actually,
Because every breakthrough starts the night before. Sleep under 360 smart
covered.
my circadian rhythm, average heart rate, and breathing rate.
And I
So I know how
can
well I
fire it
sleep.
up. And
It's also temperature balanced. So
What'd you cook yourself this week?
Automatically adjust
What
to
did I
help
cook
keep me
myself
comfortable
this
all night.
Oh, I
Sleep
had
number
some,
takes care of the science, so I can focus on other things.
Mom got over some taco.
Proven quality sleep is
taco
unchanged
casserole.
sleep.
Nice.
I had 2 nights, and then Wednesday night I had pizza, and then last night I had the fireworks and some of that Ben's ready rice.
Yeah.
Very easy, right? So now that's what's wrong. It's stuff in the pot, you know, in the microwave.
It's not Uncle Ben's anymore.
Yeah.
That's racist.
Yeah,
We did it together, Peloton.
It's Ben's.
it's Ben's.
Ben's long green rice.
I'm sure it tastes the same.
Yeah. I had
Jeremiah energy is everything. I was like, somebody needs to see this awesomeness. I
Oh, the
need
baseball game is on tonight.
time I go to Chick-fil-A.
Boston and Houston. We don't care. We don't care about that now.
No.
Our Brewers got knocked out.
Yeah, a lot of hot.
People that never even been to Wilmington that wanted to come to Chick-fil-A to meet Jeremiah.
I like Chick-fil-A. I like Chick-fil-A, Kevin.
Yeah, but man, it's got me curious about this new place in Appleton.
Freddy's.
Oh, Freddy's, yeah.
With the purpose.
You eat yet or no?
No.
Me neither. From what I understand, it's
Tom's or Culver's?
Looks great on you.
Yeah. Well, you go there and you let us know how it is.
Hard work, sweat.
I love to go there after work because I can't drive anymore.
Well, let's not talk about that.
Yeah,
We don't
These are
want
the
to
tools
let the
that
people
build
know
Wisconsin.
nothing.
whatever.
Leave your mark on the real world.
And Subway and Freedom is
Zero debt.
closing.
Yeah, but you're getting something else. You thought you told me.
Yeah, we're getting in Herbert and Gerbert's.
It's time to do work
Just
that
Subway.
works for you. Learn more at buildingwisconsintogether.com.
I think tomorrow for lunch, I'm gonna walk to Subway and get a sandwich and walk back home. Walk back home.
There you go. I think I'm gonna work all day.
Now you can, with low fares starting at $59 one way.
That's a shame. You poor person, you.
Welcome back to the Lexus First Intermission Report.
So here's what you can look forward to coming up. Tuesday, Alex Ovechkin and the Capitals host the Colorado Avalanche, 7 p.m. Eastern on ESPN+. Second part of the doubleheaders on ESPN as the Islanders travel to Chicago to take on Patty Kane and the Chicago Blackhawks, 8 p.m. Eastern start.
ESPN
Then next
Plus.
Friday, it's an Atlantic Division battle as the Bruins travel to take on the Sabres
You
on
can watch some
ESPN
hockey,
Plus
huh?
at 7 Eastern.
There's probably a game on every day on ESPN Plus, isn't there?
Western Conference matchup as the Kings head to Dallas to square off with the Stars, 8:30 p.m. Eastern start.
Man, you know.
What's that?
You gotta get
Not right now. I might
First
do that.
period in this one dominated by Anthony Stolars. Is welcoming you back to the Lexus First Intermission Report with Torts and Callie. Torts, why was Stolars the best player on the ice in this period?
He was just solid. I think it's a young team that's going to have some mistakes, and the goaltending's going to have to be really good. When I saw that Gibson was hurt, I was wondering what was going to happen in this game here. He has been outstanding for this tournament.
When you have a goaltender like that, making those saves, keeping your team in it, how much confidence does that bring?
Especially a young team, you know they're going to get off maybe a little bit of a slow start. It happened in game one to them, and Gibson, who was now injured, kept him in it. The guy who was underneath him ended up taking that game.
Parker's out again for me for the Dolphins for wide receiver. He's out this weekend. Been hurt a lot.
Coach, what are you saying to the young players? There are 4 players born in the year 2000 or later on the Anaheim Ducks. What would you say to those young players to give them a really good chance to make it in the continue in the NHL?
Yeah, I think it's what you don't say to them. You got to be really careful as far as giving them too much information. I think you need to allow them to play. They will make some mistakes. Anaheim knows they're going to go through some growing pains here. So let them make some mistakes, and then they're going to grow off of those. So you got to be really careful how much information you give them.
All right, we're just about set for the second period. We will see more action here. It is ESPN Plus Hockey Night. This has been your Lexus First Intermission Report. We'll take a little peek in the locker room, the kind of access you get here on ESPN and ESPN Plus. Leah Hextall, Brian Boucher, and Linda Cohn are back after the break.
See Coleman in a hockey locker room, taping his stick and that.
Yeah, buddy.
He'd be asking the guys, "Hey, where are we going after the game tonight?"
Drinking a beer between periods.
Yeah, exactly.
Drinking a beer between the periods.
Yeah.
Is that what you do?
Possibly, you never know. What we got going on here?
Oh, we still got the. Just go with the North Stars. Okay.
Nobody's commenting for their hockey coverage.
We got one person watching.
Yeah, they like the Wild. I wonder.
I don't know.
To live.
From a you bastard.
I'm not watching.
How fast was
No
that?
side liquor.
98
Yeah.
miles per hour. Wow. How far was that drive? Nice. Are you taking an ECG here? And you're taking one here. Are you taking an ECG at a
Side
right? Hi.
Yeah, just put them on top.
And
Cover.
why are you checking your blood oxygen level? Oh, there's your answer. With early paycheck, you can get your direct deposit up to 2 days early. That's another reason banking with Capital One is the easiest decision.
Oh, I forgot I
Even
doing the
easier.
DraftKings tonight.
Well, honey, which one are you gonna open up first?
Probably not winning nothing. I got DraftKings.
Yep, even easier than that. Plus, with no fees or minimums on checking and savings accounts, is it even a decision? That's banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
Jeremiah energy is everything.
He's doing
I was
terrible.
like, somebody needs to see this awesomeness I get every time I go to Chick-fil-A.
She said, "Can I record you?" I was like, "Of course."
Thank you. All right, thank you. The next thing you know, it was like, boom. People that never even been to Wilmington wanted to come to Chick-fil-A to meet Jeremiah.
I always had my mindset like I'm on a mission. I'm here to make today the best day ever.
You definitely have to experience him serving you with a purpose.
Eat the beef stick, huh?
Come on, let's get this workout started. Heart rate stays off. We're moving to the mat. Let's go, Peloton. Bring that thunder.
What are we thinking? A goal this period? At least one for the Wild? Maybe two?
We did it together, Peloton.
What do you think, Cord Man?
Let him a shot.
What do you think, Matt? One? Two?
One for McTavish.
No, none for McTavish. He's on the and Ducks. No, none for the
Sunday
Ducks.
at 3 on ESPN.
Two for the Wild and one for McTavish.
Find everything you need to feel right at home.
This is right?
Yep.
Shop the wholesale now.
Yeah, you got it.
Coles.
You did it all, or you
Starting in new.
Go man, do you?
Yeah.
There's reports that you do deer hunt, but I'm kind of thinking you don't.
Yeah.
I think you just go to the campsite, eat and drink, and fall asleep and toot a little bit and not do nothing else.
No. Maybe.
He said no trees. Yeah, it's a rule. It's a rule. I'm gonna go. So if it is that the defendant, yeah, you got it back. You said no trees. Well, if there's a battle in the point, it's the reason why it goes to the ref. It's not one, man. Yeah. Right on.
See, Boosh, sometimes even the players
Hey,
don't know
peeps.
the rules. As Francois Laurent had to repeat it and
That's it.
explain.
Guys need a reminder all the time, right? Refreshers.
Now it's time for tonight's game recap, brought to you by Progressive and stealing the show so far. The Anaheim Creases Anthony Stolarz.
Yeah, he was sharp. You heard the guys in the studio, Ryan Callahan, John Tortorella, talking about it. A real presence in the net that I saw. It was on top of the crease when that save selection presented itself. Maybe that rebound was one that he'd like to have back, but still was in position for the second chance shot. This may be his best save of the period. A lateral play was a tad late, but the athleticism to get the glove on it. A real strong start for Stolars, considering that I'm sure when he woke up this morning, I'm not sure that he thought he would be playing as we look at our SAP coaching insights in Anaheim. Last year,
I'm going for the Gothic flip or how many? I got the black
10 regulation losses in those games.
The what?
They're in another tight game here tonight. The hope is that they can improve in that department. That's something that good teams tend to do, is win those tight games.
Yeah.
That's what good teams tend to do, and Anthony Stolars with 15 saves in that first period. The Anaheim Ducks will begin this second period on the power play.
What if somebody raps on your door? What do you do?
See what they can
Really,
do
where are
there.
you?
See if they can break that music.
It's a Sunday night. Yeah. You won't be at Beaver's Hut Sunday night. You'll be home. Are you kidding me? What? No. What?
Jack and Silverberg opens the offense on the power play. It's 1-0 Ducks.
That's not good.
For Silverberg.
Bunch of freaking bullshit.
For the reliable forward from Sweden, but a quick start. He's able to jump into a hole where he finds that puck in Talbot.
Boy, what was Talbot doing?
He gets outside of his net, and when you get outside of your net and you're on fresh ice, a little bit of slide there, puts it out of position, and that.
He was like in quicksand, he couldn't get over.
It's impossible to get back. At that point, you need help from your defender. Silverberg recognizing that Talbot was nowhere to be found, able to put it home.
Oh, yeah.
The third power play goal of the early season
Terrible.
for the Ducks.
And that's one thing, Brian, that Dallas Aikens kept saying is that last year they didn't get
Thank
that.
God it wasn't McTavish.
They didn't get that timely scoring when they need it, and he says they're going to need it all year long if they're going to make some noise in the specific division.
And it's incredible how a good start to the season in that department can go a long way. I know it's only game 2. You don't want to get ahead of yourself, but sometimes with the work that you put in, you need to see some results. And right now, the Ducks are getting results early on. Has to feel really good for not only the young guys, but some guys that are better mainstays that had some tough years last year, like Silverberg.
That's Silverberg's first of this season, 2 assists in the game against Winnipeg, already 3 points on the year.
Come on,
Which
steal
is
that
great
puck.
to see as
There you
Silverberg
go.
missed the final 9 games of last season as he had to have some surgery on a torn labrum.
Got the puck.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I'll tell you, you're talking about how the veterans
No, we
are
don't.
helping the youth, as we hear, and that's threatening again. But it's the youth that's helping the veterans. Jacob Silverberg is another veteran, but Dallas Aikens told me it's like new puppies coming to live with an old dog. The new puppies want to play and have fun, and the old dog doesn't figure out how to do that. And that's what the youth is doing for these veterans on the Ducks.
Wait, I don't.
Sears fanned on that shot. Before that, it was Vogt Blue with a nice shot. Sliding across. Loses the handle, and here it
There we
is.
go.
Frederick Gaudreau
Yeah.
on the move. He has numbers in it.
Right there.
Quick shot by Kevin Fiala, but it's turned aside. But there's another shot right in
Wow.
front. But once again,
The Rat.
Stars is sharp.
The Rats, he could have 3 goals tonight already.
Moves around the zone, comes up along the half wall. Wow, keep it in.
There we go.
Continue to work
Come on,
away
Brad.
here in Anaheim zone as they trail 1-0 as Anaheim is on the board with a power play marker by Silverberg. And we'll have a quick whistle.
Yeah, more good work from Freddie Gaudreau for the Wild to create that opportunity. But to finish your point, Linda, you're right. I mean, sometimes the infusion of youth can really help the older guys. You see Gaudreau win this battle here, gets the feed to Fiala. Fiala just not able to settle that puck down.
Yeah, he played in
And I
minors
really
for the
like
Colts.
what I've seen from Gaudreau here in this
Oh, did he?
game so far, creating that opportunity. I think for a guy like Fiala, you always wonder who he's going to play with. He seems to not get
Younger guy?
top-end players. Some good chemistry going on so far between those guys early on in this game.
He's played a couple of years.
Dabo with the shot from the point.
For Penguins?
Stores with the save.
You know, to finish what Linda was saying earlier about, the young puppies and the old dog, it's so true. I mean, sometimes you just need an infusion. That's why teams make trades. That's why teams make changes. But if you can draft players, develop the young players, these guys come in and you give them a voice and you give them responsibility.
Oh.
That can really bring life to veterans. And that's the hope here
Now right in front of Stars,
Yeah.
he sprawls for the save on Brandon Duhame. Duhame still on the puck. Duhame working around now at the top. His pass is intercepted and he bats it back in, but the Wild will take over and move it on out. Here comes Duhame. He works his way, gains the zone, loses the handle on the puck. Ducks will bring it the other way. Isaac Lundstrom into Minnesota's end. He will drop it down below the goal line. Now play working along the board. The puck will pop out, but it will be cleared by the Wilds. Lindholm back to get it. Long lead pass up to neutral territory to the center line. Now the puck's batted away by a Wild player, and they will bring it in. Takes the shot, doesn't get through, and hit Stolars. Minnesota will take over again. There's Jordan Greenway, a long shot from the very high slot. It's pretty much at the line, and Stolars will glove it down.
Well, Stolars continues his strong play tonight. Early on in this period, after the Ducks get the lead, you need a save. And that's exactly what you get here. A skilled play by Duhame to get this puck from his backhand to his forehand. Not able to elevate, but you see the athleticism of Stolars with that outstretched right pad. Comes up with a big save to preserve the lead here early in the second.
Stolars with 18 saves in this game thus far. Here in the second period. Nearly 4 minutes gone. Ducks with a 1-0 lead. Face off in their zone.
You know, that save by Stolars, you have to respect the backhander by Duhame, right? That's why he's down. But then when he brings it to his forehand, that's where the athleticism comes in. Reactionary save by Stolars.
Really?
Puck works his way outside of the Ducks' end.
Yeah, Phil.
Take over and just
Nah,
fire
we'll
it
let
back
it
around
go.
the end boards.
Really? I don't care. It's my YouTube channel. Do whatever the frick I want with it.
Turns his side to the paddle. Get out of the Ducks' end.
Everybody's trying to get the cheese curd burger today, and we're out.
Loose puck
Oh,
in the
Culver's.
line zone.
Yeah.
Really?
Drysdale back on. Drysdale, the other teenager, besides
Appleton was out at 11:15.
19 years of
Really?
age.
You think they would have ordered a bolt load?
29th overall. Barney 6th overall. You give him credit where credit is due. Here comes Getzlaff. Getzlaff takes the shot. Pellet gloves it down, and he's ran over by Comtois. Play will continue on.
You know, I don't think Comtois could have avoided him there. Talbot was outside the blue paint. Those situations where you try your best to avoid contact, but here Talbot not able to handle this shot, leaves the rebound. You see where Talbot is, and Comtois with the contact, and really nothing to see there. The goaltender, you handle that cleanly. It's a nothing play. That juicy rebound is why that contact happened.
And Henry in the face-off dot for the Ducks. It's now worked out of Minnesota's end, and Cam Fowler's back to collect. Fowler just one of those defensemen that just calmly goes about his business. You don't notice him that much on the ice, but he just gets the job done year after year for this Anaheim club.
It's amazing. He's already played, it was his 12th season, I believe it is. It feels like he just got here yesterday. It's gone so fast.
There's a long shot from the point by John Merrill, just off the mark. Hits the end boards and will go all the way back down to the Wild end. Will Merrill will retake it. Now up to neutral territory. Freeze off over to Zuccarello. Zuccarello has a step. He sends it back. There's a quick shot, and Stolars with the save.
Yeah, good job by Minnesota. Kulikov joining the rush, trying to add to the offense. Signed a 2-year deal in the offseason. Use the width of the ice, and that's when Kulikov jumps in. I'm sure they wish it was 97 and not 29 who was getting that puck, but still for Kulikov in a scoring area, doesn't get a lot on it, but you see the positioning of Stolars. What I was mentioning the first pair, a lot of times he's beating plays. He's there waiting for the shot. That's the mark of a goaltender that has his timing. He read that rush perfectly, was able to swallow it and not leave a rebound.
So the Lions are taking a quick look, and now they will signal for the face-off. We'll get back to action. 1-0 Ducks here in the second period. A power play goal by Jacob Silverberg, his first of the season.
There you go.
Off the draw, heads up top. Now it's there's a shot just wide of the net. We'll head out. We'll have a whistle and redo it.
Yeah, good stuff off the face-off by Minnesota. It's a clean win, and then a set play off the face-off, which opens up that one-time opportunity. Face-off win by Rath. Get it to the half wall, and then you see Fiala pops out and gets open for the one-timer. It's a set play that you talk about before the draw. You hope you win it clean and you can do it. Doesn't happen all the time, but good execution there.
That time not cleaning out the draw, Bo Blue will
Yeah,
send
go
it out of his
shot
own zone. Nick DeLorean will poke it ahead.
Then we got scored.
Right back down to Anaheim's end. Shattenkirk takes a look and he sends it back up. Cross ice to the near side. Wild working away. That Demba will collect in his own end and sends it up ice. Shattenkirk gives chase. He's got Goudreau on hand. Goudreau almost with the takeaway right there. And now he does. Goudreau has it. Down low, working away. We have a whistle on the play.
Penalty in the Ducks.
Yeah.
Well, penalty.
Power play for us, buddy.
Yeah.
Good chance to score now.
By that third line of the Minnesota Wild, and I've been impressed with the way Goudreau has played here.
Goudreau looks good
tonight. And they get some offensive zone time, and when you do that, you start to put the opposition in tough spots. And you see right there the slash by Patrick on the hands of Kevin Fiala, all because of some good zone time by that third line of the Minnesota Wild.
So with that, the Wild with a power play opportunity,
Right, what
the
we got
second
on
of
here?
this game. Didn't convert on the first off. We'll see what they can do here in the second. They're trailing 1-0.
First, we gotta get the puck.
Anaheim gets the quick clear early on.
Fiala,
This is
Erickson
Spurgeon.
back.
Getting to speed as he
Freeze
goes
off.
through the ice. And Spurgeon will collect at the point. He sends it across ice to the far side.
There you go.
And with the shot,
Oh.
Stolars with the save. Quick little rebound in front. No one there to cash. Here's Spurgeon walking the line. Spurgeon drops it off. Back to Spurgeon.
Freeze
He'll
off.
send it. There's a quick shot now at the side of the net, right in front, but the
Jeez.
Anaheim Ducks will clear.
For the amount of shots that the Wild have had tonight, maybe one area that you'd like to see a little more is the second chance opportunities. They haven't had those. A little more bodies to the net, and a little bit more hungry to get those second chance opportunities on Stolar. Seems to be stopping the first one.
There's Fiala. He's knocked off the putt. Shattenkirk will clear the zone. A minute gone in this power play opportunity for Minnesota. Spurgeon brings us once again up ice as they will look to get something set. Greenway on his stick. He pops it back. Hartman will send it back up top to Dumba. Dumba across to Brodeen. Brodeen back to Dumba. Dumba with the shot. It's Stolars once again. With the save of the Ducks. What's something to say about that?
Awfully calm. Stolar has looked so far, and having to look through traffic. Jordan Greenway in front of him on this shot, but he's able to calmly look around him.
Yeah, Casey Cook. Yeah, go Wild.
Yeah. You're a Wild fan?
Yeah, Casey Cook, apparently.
Do that. Stolar's able to locate that
Gotta
one.
love that.
35 seconds left on this power play opportunity for Minnesota. Off the draw, we'll have a whistle.
So we saw that time in the first period with the Wild. I think they were taking some sharp angle shots at Stolar. Maybe not a bad idea. I think put it at his feet. Oftentimes those sharp angle shots, they got to go somewhere. They typically go to the front of the net. That's where maybe some of those second chance opportunities can arise. Maybe instead of trying to get too cute looking for the perfect shot, maybe even more quantity from sharp angles to see if maybe those rebounds can get booted out in the slot.
Dumba sends the puck in. We will have a whistle.
Come on.
Bring it back outside the zone. 19 seconds remaining in this power play for the Wilds.
Freddie Goudreau, I mentioned, has had a good game. I think Kaprizov has been pretty quiet here tonight. I think about the one shot in the first period off the rush on his right side there on his off wing. Stolar's made a good save, but we haven't seen a lot of Kaprizov other than that in this game.
Oh, the trophy winner from a year ago. Quiet tonight so far. But Brian, I have a feeling it wouldn't take much for him to erupt.
Right, exactly. He's one of those guys. He could be sleepy all night long, and then bang, bang, before you know it, he's got 2-3 points on the night.
That he does, and with that, we're back to 5-on-5 action. Good Greenway being rubbed out along the board behind Anaheim's net. He continues to work away as the shutdown line for the Wild is out there, but tons of talent. And here come the Ducks. They will lose the handle though in Minnesota's end. They will turn it around, but we'll have a whistle on the play.
Come on.
Your eyes.
Sturm.
Jeez.
So Nico Sturm will sit for 2 on the penalty bench.
Come on.
And with that,
Yeah, I'd say so on that one,
shots
huh?
on the power play, we'll see what they can do.
Kind of the way I play hockey, just hug them.
Now they got to deal with Tavish.
Yeah. And my guy.
Zegers.
Oh man, you want to get some Woodford?
Woodford.
With over
What?
200
Woodford.
flavors to discover. Every
Reserve.
Woodford Reserve
Drink.
is a spectacle for the senses.
Oh.
Crispy
Gosh,
tender
we're doing,
chicken sandwich can make you feel a lot of
Pink
The
Whitney.
spicy one can make you feel much
We might have to do a pink Whitney.
Yeah, tingly. McDonald's spicy crispy chicken sandwich.
My name is John
You're
Conway,
going to take your shot.
and I'm preparing to bring you.
Oh, you like at the bar? Hey!
Anton Castillo.
Say peeps,
Far Cry 6.
I'm drinking something
You
pink.
know, taking on Anton, fighting on the
Thanks,
side.
man.
Ooh, I like these bottles.
Ah.
Look at them.
Oh, somebody bought some. This came up. Casey Cook goes, huge Wild fan and was pissed when I phoned out it wasn't on TV again.
What's up?
Thanks
We're
for,
watching
thanks
it.
for streaming it and saving me a few bucks. Yeah, he's watching it with us.
Oh,
No problem there, Casey. Gotta love that.
I'm gonna send Cordman the bill.
Yeah. We got a shot of Pink Whitney here, so
Wait, this is a vodka?
Yeah, I guess so.
Wait, I don't even have it open.
yeah, I can't even
I
get
can't
open.
even open it.
You got to be a man to open them bottles.
What the
I guess I'm not a man. I mean, I got a parent in my life.
You're
but-
not a man. What are you then? What's wrong?
Welcome back to ESPN Plus Hockey
Yeah.
Night, presented by
Boy, it's
Amsterdam
farting.
Vodka.
Can't get it.
And coming up Tuesday at 7 Eastern on
Oh,
ESPN
there
I
you
got it now. Yeah, well, I guess we're men.
Oh.
Oh boy.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to the Wild.
Yep.
Wild.
I expect big things from the Islanders this year. Yeah. I think the Islanders are going to be
Ooh,
a
I
team
can't
that's
drink
going
it.
to
Holy shit, Cordman sucked that down like
They've been close.
it's like punch.
Yeah, buddy.
This is the year with the new building.
Good stuff.
They could be in the
Oh God.
Hmm.
I'm not a real big vodka person though.
Oh, really?
Run into Tampa Bay.
This is for Robert Trone.
Yeah. Bobby V.
If Ryan gets up, he sends it across, and it'll hit the mesh.
Talk about the confidence
Not bad.
of the Ducks
Yeah.
power play. Obviously, getting a
That'd
goal
be
tonight on the
good
power
like
play. Well, gets a lot more of a shooting role on the power play. This is a guy that we thought about as a passer for many
So
years.
a
The
little
power
bit
play
left.
seemed to run through him. Now it's running on the other side.
You got a nipple on there?
Trevor Zegers.
Drink up, Buttercup.
And they're expecting Getzlaf to be more of a shooter.
And Getzlaf confirmed that. He said this power play runs through Zegers now. It's not my
Zegers.
show anymore. And that's exactly what these veterans have to do as they welcome the new young talent.
You got a nipple on there?
Pick it back up top.
Yeah.
There's a shot by Drysdale, just off the mark.
I'm gonna pick up Drysdale.
Take your shot.
Yeah.
There it is, trying to get that cross-ice pass to Getzlaf, but it's intercepted in the Wild.
Not bad.
You know, I think it's Getzlaf too for years. Such a terrific passer, but a real underrated shot. A guy that I played against in the NHL. I think he's going to be a guy that has a chance to score more goals this year.
Comtois sends it across, stays into the zone. Carter Cal now puts on the stick of Getzlaf. Getzlaf drops it up for Comtois. He sends it across, but Zegers
No.
stands on the shot.
Zegers fans on the
Back at
shot.
top, there's the
Trembling
orange
drops
shot
it.
in
At least I got a shot attempt. Ooh, another fight.
And once again, these two teams pushing over one another.
Ooh, the Russian for us. The other Russian. You don't screw on the Russian.
It's fairly simple.
How do you pronounce that name?
Kulikov.
Kulikov. I guarantee he likes a big Whitney.
Because of that.
Don't all Russians like vodka?
Yeah.
Trying to find Zegers on that backdoor combo.
Freiburg, are you Russian?
Yep.
Provides a screen.
Who are you working for?
A few things to say.
I'm rushing for another beer.
Silverberg with the puck, the goal scorer so far.
Freiburg, you remember when the
game
game
earlier on in the second period?
the Russians were coming out.
Yep.
Remember that? And then they didn't show up, and then it's like, where they at? Oh, maybe they like Russians.
Once again, the shot doesn't get through. Power play winding down, Fowler, Silverberg shoots, and it's redirected off. I can't tell, but it has.
I know every forward, word for word.
Oh, King and Queen.
Yeah.
Similar to what we saw in that first period with goal line, his left to his right goal back against the grain.
Shutty.
Silverberg shooting it to the glove side, and that goes off the crossbar. You see McTavish in front of that. If it presents itself, close call there.
That it was 12 seconds left with the extra attacker. Henrik wins the draw, puts it up top to Goligoski. He sends it across, back to Goligoski. He fires it, it's just off the mark. And with that, Stolarz bangs his stick as the power play expires, and we're back to even strength.
All right, even strength. Come on, Wild.
Back to get in his own zone. He's working along the walls, and he would send it up top. And here come the Ducks.
Oh, Casey did.
What?
I'll do a shot of Jack. Go wild. Yeah, do a shot of Jack with us, buddy. Yeah, go wild.
Where's Casey from?
I don't know. Where are you from, Casey?
Talbot, the player scratching on you, will elect to cover.
The Minnesota Wild won't be able to change that. Puck was shot from the other side of the red line, so they treat it like an ice.
People are watching this feed.
The Wild not able to change.
Then he tells me he can knock it on the store.
Because Talbot throws that puck up.
Very bad.
Carry on. Ducks hope to catch it perhaps as well.
Cold man, you're pirating the broadcast.
Talbot's taking us all out here.
You're drinking pink Whitneys.
Drinking
Face off in the Minnesota end.
In Woodson Reserve.
Yeah. I mean, that's a wild bird doing a shot of that.
That's wired around. Jonas Brodin is on it for the Wild, and they will lift it up into neutral territory. Bostrom is on it. He puts it into the zone. He will head off.
You remember
He lost it in the stick, and now it's back for the
Oh, yeah.
Comes up,
I
sends it out.
for the past 4 months I watched
Great.
During COVID last year, me and COVID man watched all the Friends.
Yeah.
There was one day we stayed up till like 3, 4 in the morning watching all the Friends.
Yeah, Friends episode, yeah.
It was Nick at night.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just watching Aniston.
Yeah, I was. We were watching Ross get his heart crushed, and
Yeah.
Joey said, "How you doing?"
The second period, Coachwell tries to shot on the backhands.
Coordinator kind of reminds me of him.
Collected, and Duhame will bring it out.
Come on, there you go. Get in there! Oh, are you kidding me?
As Victor Ratzka's accompanying
Really?
Duhame, and Stolarz with the save.
Well, Brandon Duhame with the opportunity there.
Duhame, man, come on.
Size to chip this puck to the ice and create the opportunity, but another good answer by Anthony Stolarz.
An NHL doubleheader on ESPN Plus and ESPN.
Yeah, I've been watching Cheers on
When an inland hurricane called the Duray Show.
Cheers?
Cheers,
yeah.
We learned some lessons.
Norm!
Coach was basketball coach, wasn't he?
Football.
Football?
Minnesota State.
Oh yeah, it's right, Minnesota State.
Cajun fried.
Even they don't but most of all,
I remember when I worked at Mall America in Minnesota, we sold Minnesota Moose. We sold so many of those jerseys when they were like, was that an independent league at the time?
Minor league.
My name is Giancarlo Esposito.
Because didn't somebody take their name now? Isn't there a
Manitoba?
Is it the Manitoba
It's the
Moose?
same team.
Do you know?
They just moved up there once
Taking on
Minnesota got
fighting
the
on the side of the
Oh, really? Oh, so the Minnesota Moose were like, before the Wild came in, they were there?
Mhm.
Then once they had a cool logo.
Buy it now. For us.
play it on the all-new Xbox.
Do you want the best internet? Some internet providers brag about fast download speeds, but that's just a tiny piece of the puzzle. If your provider can't deliver a brand new all-fiber
the
network,
Badgers won.
download and upload speeds up to 1
Army and hockey.
around the clock
Hockey,
with
I'm like,
monitoring,
they're playing Army
and
Mario
friction-free
tomorrow night.
pipelines
Yeah,
to
in
your
football.
favorite places.
7 o'clock
If
game,
you're
that
not
is.
getting the
Yeah,
best
I mean,
internet,
I think I'm gonna see
Yes,
tomorrow afternoon and
Fiber.
go to the game tomorrow night.
If I was gonna have, if I would have been off, me and you would have been going to the game.
Oh, really? Let's go to a game.
What kind of game?
As Minnesota opens their
Badger football
season, they
game?
do so without their
Or a Bucks
assistant
game,
general
or
manager Tom Curtis,
Wild
who
game?
passed away at the age of 58 after a battle with lung cancer.
Let's
Each
just
player
get out of
on the Wild will be wearing
Little
a
game for a
decal
weekend.
for this season. And
You
it's
remember
to
him?
salute Tom and everything he did. The 4 stars
Well, he
on
was
the
the
bottom,
assistant
well,
GM in
that's
Tampa
family.
too
Heather and his
before.
4 kids,
Really?
Madison, Rose, Weston, Roman, and then a Stanley Cup
Yeah,
winner.
what do you got?
Winner with UNT, the
Yeah,
first for the Bulldogs to ever win that award. And I know Brian, you knew Tom, and he is sorely missed.
Yeah, he was a pro scout with the Phoenix Coyotes when I was there, and just
This Casey Cook was from a small town near Red Wing. Now he lives in River Falls. Well, River Falls, that ain't too far from LaCrosse, is it?
positive people.
A little bit.
Yeah. River Falls is close to like Hudson.
Okay.
Absolutely. The Wilds. The
Cool.
prospect
Yeah,
show
buddy.
prior
Gotta
to
love that.
This year, named after Tom.
Yeah, baby.
His favorite times of the year, say the young players and what
Anna,
they
baby!
He's probably trying to watch the game with cold man's faces and the screen would get the fuck out of
So far, the Wild team trailing 1-0 here in the
it. Probably
second
can't see much
period.
of it though, but how he's
They
got
continue
it.
to work away. There's a long shot by John Merrill,
I
saving it.
can't see
Falls
very
up
good.
front,
Yeah,
and loses the
reasonable.
ground, and Lundstrom is on it. He has numbers. Here
Go
comes
real
the Ducks.
good.
He'll check up. Sends it down low. They got him on.
What are you trying to do, cold man?
They're back up top. Ducks continue to work away in the zone. There's a long shot by
Ooh.
Josh Manson. It doesn't get through to Talbot. With bodies in front. While now recovering their own end, they will lift it up and out to neutral territory. As Fowler's back to get it. Fowler sends this one ahead. Adam Henry is on it. He will drop it off. Now it comes down low right in front of Talbot, but Raquel can't get the shot off as he's stripped of the puck, and here come the Wild the other way. Zubrella sends it ahead. Erickson
Come on,
makes the
Erickson,
move.
get it.
He's in on it. Sends it around the board.
There you go.
Now it's up top. Bodine takes the shot, sends it back down below the goal line.
Brodeen.
A quick up and out by the Ducks.
Little soccer player
There we
there, huh?
go.
Yeah.
Not bad. Right at center ice.
Well, the Swedes are good at soccer, so you bet that there's a lot of skill there for Raquel.
Now in neutral territory, the Wild will try to take over, but they're stripped of the puck, and here comes Raquel. Raquel taking a look, and he'll bring it around the board. It's checked up behind the net at Talbot. But Della stripped of the puck in his own end. Up top to Lindholm, but the puck bounces out of the zone. And Reese McTavish now has it. Sends it across ice. Back on the single window. He takes a shot, traffic in front, but Talbot with the glove.
Well, good stuff there from Brian Getzlaff, winning a puck battle and using the width of the ice
Right
here.
now in the
He's
playoffs,
goes
and then for
east-west,
football, Packers would play the Rams.
and Talbot
Oh,
able
God.
to get there.
That wouldn't be a good
That's
matchup.
it, and get a glove on it, but watch the skill of
And then,
Kaprizov here.
Bears
Got
would play the
Silverberg out of
Buccaneers.
position. Looked like he was going to shoot. Nope, going to find a better
Do
play.
you see when the wild
Gets it
card
to
games
John
is
Merrill,
on Monday
shot
night?
from the middle.
Oh,
The only problem with that shot from the middle was
And then Dallas would play
Panthers.
Panthers.
To see it, but you can see
And
the skill level.
Arizona would have a bye.
One of Kaprizov's favorite hobbies is fishing. He wishes he could fish more. He told me this morning he's not a
Minnesota
good
would
fisherman.
have a bye,
I spoke to
too.
buddy Matt Zuccarello
Yeah, bye
about
into
it,
next
and he
season.
says, why do you think he's so slippery? Plus he likes sushi. So go figure.
How do you become a good fisherman? That's my question.
There is a skill to
There
it.
is?
There is a skill to it.
Okay.
My brother-in-law will tell you that.
Well,
You never
what
go
is-
fishing without him, without getting something. Here's Contour with a long shot. It's turned aside. Don't ask me what he's trying.
I'm more of a golfer, so I don't really run into it. I'd like to know what the secret is.
Well, the whistle will bring this one back. Just under 6 minutes to play here in the second period. The Ducks up 1-0.
Yeah, it's been a good game so far for the Anaheim Ducks, right? I mean,
Wow,
a little bit
guys,
of weather
going.
storm in the first period. I outshot.
Nobody
but
can score.
nothing too crazy. I think
Same
Dallas
old
Aikens
shit,
got his
different
team
year.
prepared. You know, it was a much calmer game. I felt like.
Dude, like those
probably
Dutch
a
jerseys,
3 or
though.
4
Those are pretty
minutes
sweet,
inside
actually. I
where
like the
maybe
colors of
getting
those.
A little hectic around some
Yeah.
but for the most part, I mean, it's been pretty straightforward. He's seen pucks, he's stopped pucks. And the power
I wonder how much
play-
product they
a lot of
sell.
positives for the Ducks so
You know,
far.
they can't.
Did pretty good.
Really? You think they'd be one of the lower selling teams?
No, but like Orange County, they got money up there.
Yeah.
Along the walls. Anaheim lifted.
Cool,
up
man.
and
Yeah,
in.
buddy.
Baby.
Yeah, buddy.
Contour's on it.
How was that pig Whitney?
Shifted it up. Gets up, puts it up.
I gotta keep one of these for a collector's
Might
bottle.
have some what's in
Bit of
reserve.
activity with the
Cool
steam
bottle.
up off the ice.
They talk about the bar stool.
Really?
Yeah, pig Whitney.
Anaheim works this around.
Wasn't
goal
Whitney
in.
the-
Torre drops it off the groove.
He's the
Groove
guy
will
that
work
played
his way,
now.
but he's
Ray
blocked up by
Whitney.
Merrill.
Ray Whitney. No yawning, Cold Man.
Sorry.
You got your TV show on right now. You can't be yawning.
Yeah.
Continues to work away.
What are you drinking, man? You drinking anything? Or you taking a break?
He's got
Take a
company.
break.
I gotta start
I'm getting
drinking
ready
some
for
water.
what's in reserve.
Yeah, buddy.
Off the line, there's a quick shot, but it doesn't get through the layers of talent to hit the nets. There's a quick shot as it's turned and fired on. A great pattern, and the Wild will work it out of their own end with 4.5 to play here in 2. Now right in front of Stores.
Did she say pattern?
They're playing for
Pattern used to play for us.
Good defensive play by Cool come at one end to intercept and then go down the other end and create
Oh,
that
wow.
opportunity.
Jack Quick now with it, but he has company in Greenway.
They're saying, let's go Ducks. Cold Man couldn't say that. Let's go Ducks.
Let's go Ducks. No, that's not good. That's so wild.
Is that the penalty?
Outside will bring it out of the zone.
Yeah, close call there for Minnesota. Hartman thinking he might have had a chance to
My guy Dumba.
not to be done.
I forgot to wear the
Close
jersey.
call on one end here as Contour tries to bat it out of midair to extend the lead,
Ooh,
but Talbot has the end.
Comtois.
You got picked up already.
Yeah.
Not by me.
Well, I wouldn't doubt it.
Take a storm of
Whoever the Wild are playing, you pick up.
Find out who you can count on. It shouldn't take a 4-foot diameter oak tree in your kitchen to find out who you can trust. It shouldn't take the worst to bring out our best. But sometimes it does. And that's the silver lining.
My sweat's on.
Who's Tyler? Tyler Hill.
I work with him. Why?
He came up as a friend suggestion.
Oh.
Where's he working?
What?
What firm is he working?
Play it on the all new
By me.
Xbox.
Oh, he's in these soft lanes?
Yeah.
Okay.
With over 200 flavor notes to discover, every sip of Woodford Reserve Bourbon.
Who's on soft lanes though that I would decide what to, no. You and TC and Rob?
Yeah.
That's about it, huh?
Yeah.
Show back to Shields.
ESPN Plus Hockey Night presented by
Who's PC?
The Ducks
Tom,
have
my
won
friend Tom.
tonight over the Minnesota Wild. What we want to do right now is set you down to ice level so you can feel the
Ooh,
speed
let's get
of
down
this
to ice
great
level.
game. It's something we like to call the rush.
I'd like to see Coleman and me on skates.
I break my neck.
No, you won't.
Just go down to Mina when they open up.
Coleman, I wouldn't be any different than you going to the bars on the icy roads.
Yeah.
Didn't that one time you fell?
I fell, yeah. Blackened both my eyes, yep. Then my glasses on the shit.
And you hurt your finger?
I hurt my finger. Yeah, I just looking at my finger, yep.
So you got two black eyes in the same night?
Not the same night, no.
What was that from doing?
Oh, yeah, I had two black eyes in the same night, yep.
Was she that good?
So with that, it's going to be
I had a
looking
fall
down the line.
on the ice.
Jakob Silverberg. Minnesota's going to go back on the
Yeah, we're in the power play. We've got to get a goal now.
Yeah.
See if they can make a little hay here with the extra attacker as they trail 1-0.
Yeah, an important time of the game right now. Certainly, if you don't score, you want momentum off this power play. I think that's the key for Minnesota. Not having solved Anthony Stolarz yet, I think it's imperative that they find a way to make him uncomfortable on this power play, and if not able to get the equalizer, at least really put a dent in the confidence that he's built in his game here tonight.
Spurgeon will bring this up ice as he drops it off to Fiala. He loses the handle. And the Ducks will clear it out.
Jeez.
Kaprizov back to get it.
Go.
As we said, had a bit of a sleepy night so far, but this is exactly where he can find his opportunities to make his mark. Once again, Anaheim will wire this one down.
I've never seen a team on a power play that can't even control the puck.
Hoffman will drop it back to Kaprizov, who drops it back to Spurgeon as they try to gain the zone, and now they do. On the stick of Kaprizov, he sends it over to Fiala, just out of his reach. And there's a quick shot, but it's high on the stick of Marcus Foligno. Fiala on the boards, we put this up top. Spurgeon slides it across to Foligno. Foligno back, sends it to Fiala, looking for the shot, but now he'll put it up top to Spurgeon. Fiala takes a step, pass intercepted, but it's held in at the line by Spurgeon over to Kaprizov. Kaprizov sends it down low. Kaprizov pitching it now at the side of the net, tries to take a picture of it.
Yes!
Yeah! Hell to the yeah!
Yeah.
Let's not shot a frickin' that shit.
It's Fiala.
Hell yeah, peeps!
Early on. What is that? What is that?
We gotta bring out the good stuff now.
Yeah, what was that frickin' Leroy Butler whiskey or?
Leroy Butler whiskey.
I forget what is it? I look at it.
It's Ezra Tualaola whiskey.
Whiskey.
What's wrong with you? Didn't say Woods. What's wrong with his mouth? They got a big Whitney. Put his mouth in like Oscar
Yeah,
mouth.
Fiala has opened the offense on this season for the Minnesota Wild.
Oh boy.
Buddy.
They one apiece.
I talked to Kevin Fiala this morning.
Hey,
Talked about
Zegras
how
has got me
he'll
2
win the contract with
faceoffs.
his teammates, Kaprizov and
That's gonna give me a lot.
Harrison got long-term deals with
I got one
Minnesota.
hit
He
from
says
the
he has
camera.
extra motivation to prove the Wild wrong.
I'm gonna give one hit right now, and it's gonna be to the cold man's face.
Okay.
No, I'm probably cut my finger on his beard. So sharp.
More than likely. Should we put a shot for that for the goal?
No, I got the clap.
Dumba's pass is deflected and he'll head out.
And when you look at who he plays with 5-on-5, it's not the most exciting of players, but he is on that top power play unit. Those are areas of the game where he can make a difference. And when you score the first game of the year, builds a lot of confidence, not only in himself, but also the coach. It is a big year for Fiala. There's no doubt about that, and I'm sure he's going
We're gonna bring the camera over here so we can look at this quick here.
Man, what kind of proof is this?
I don't know.
Too much for you.
Your guess is as good as mine.
If Renee's part of this core here in Minnesota, he can score. I mean, he was a guy that could score. It was highly talented in Nashville when he was drafted. Had a horrific injury there the 1 year in the playoffs where he broke
Alright,
his
this
leg.
is mine.
But he seems to be okay now. And
Oh, yeah.
like I said, he's going to have to make his points.
Throw some more in there, you pansy ass.
Alright, we'll do
Greenway
that.
with the long shot, Steelers with the save, and Brian, we were talking about the fact that.
Oh, Jesus. You lost more than you got.
That's yours. That's yours in the middle, Cold Man.
Oh, that's mine right here.
No, that's mine.
Is he trying to do? Get me drunk?
Never. I never tried to do that. You can get yourself drunk.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Baby.
Yeah, that baby.
Not bad. Oh, Jesus. Don't be puking. No. Go to sink. Go to sink. I didn't know it was that strong.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, it wasn't that bad.
Well, smooth.
We're going the wrong pipe.
Smooth. Smooth.
Jesus.
I'm still in a Kit Kat, Kevin.
Huh?
I'm still in a Kit Kat.
Yeah. Okay. Super real nice if you talk sis.
It's yet to be seen, but there's nothing but excitement. Roll with the shot, which is high. He said there's a long shot. Back up to the point. Randall sends this one across.
Yeah. They did.
Yes, you're okay.
8-1. Hit over the long shot. Traffic in front doesn't get through. Spurgeon will bring it out. The captain will lift it in.
Corey Cook goes, goal! There's the shot. And we did.
We've got a whistle on the play, and it looks like it's going to be a penalty for a trip.
What's wrong, Cold Man?
Rat.
Victor Rask to the box. See Max Jones right there. The stick gets in the midsection of Jones, takes him down. Almost a spear, I guess you could say. They caught Jones in the midsection. Those penalties just came to take late in the period. Jones still trying to shake it off on the bench.
So Anaheim heads onto the power play. They've got a power play goal already in this period. It's the one standing up on the board by Silverberg. See what they can do here. We're down to seconds of the second. Minnesota will quickly clear.
Oh, man.
I'm
Better keep an eye on him. He's breaking everything in my fridge.
It's just a battle along the board sitting there.
I think he fell off the refrigerator.
What?
Were you checking for a loose puck in there or what?
No, I forgot. No, I shut the door. I forgot to shut the drawer.
Dig out a loose puck?
Yeah. Something like that.
1.5 left here in the period. We're on the face-off.
McTavish.
Ducks recognizing that time is
He's
running
still
out,
down
so they're going to try to
94.
do it off the rush. And take a look at this. Puck coming right at you. Those cameras are
Oh, you're
expensive.
beating him on shots on goal.
We don't want to break those. Give us
They
some
saw
really good
ones.
shots.
He beat me on hits, and I'm beating him on blocks.
Ducks can work some magic here off the face-off. Stolar stays
His
in his
goalies
net.
are kicking my ass. Granted, I have more saves than he
25
does.
seconds, you can pull the goaltender. I think it's impossible to get it down the ice. I would pull it.
Impressive, Boosh. There's a quick shot. Talbot forced to be sharp. Talk about that right off the face-off. What a play.
Yep, good face-off win. Silverberg able to step into it through some traffic.
How long is
Tougher
Austin
save than it
Matthews out
appears.
for?
Save there by Cam Talbot and point save at the end of the second.
Tie game, one
Week or
apiece
so,
between the
maybe.
Ducks and Wild. Let's head back to Arda
Oh
in
shit.
the studio.
Dumbo 55 must be a big time Wild fan. He's got Kaprizov and Fiala. It's like Jesus.
Are you gonna make that trade with them?
No, I jinxed that. I rejected that one. Like,
My name is Giancarlo Esposito, and I'm
You're not gonna
preparing to
trade
bring you my
Seagrass?
most monstrous
he's got Caulfield too.
and
I should say I'll take Caulfield
Yeah, do that.
for Seagrass.
You
Give them a trade offer.
taking on
You'll
the
probably
other side of the door.
Trade.
While I confronted
You wanted Caulfield.
Yeah, I know I did.
I know.
I think they play the same position too.
I've been making trades for Kale McCarr.
No. Well, Caulfield's a right wing, and I think Segrees.
Play it on the all-new Xbox.
Skrizov, he's center. And if you notice in like a lot of my guys on my team, I like to get guys that play multiple positions.
Yeah.
Because then I can my lineup I can
Every sip of Woodford
I don't like a guy that plays one position.
senses.
Because you're so hamstrung on that
I know all
position.
about customization. That's why I love Liberty Mutual.
See,
They customize
propose
their
the
furniture.
trade.
Freiburg
So we pay for
Freiburg
any-
likes a lot of guys that do a lot of hitting.
Oh boy. Look out.
I'll settle for something I can dance to.
Seagrass for Caulfield. Propose it.
He won't go to that.
Propose it.
He wouldn't take that.
Yeah, he would. You'd be surprised.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty.
Every road has its challenges. We say, bring them on. At Honda, we engineer each vehicle to outthink obstacles, to overcome difficult conditions. We engineer them for
I follow
drivers who have
Caulfield
determined
on
to power through, just like
Instagram.
rise to the challenge.
You know, he's not that big of a guy. He's only like 5'8", 5'9".
Passport, pilot,
You
and
should
sea
put that trade offer out there. He'll probably accept it. Then you get Caulfield for Seagrass.
My family wants on that one.
You won't take that.
Put it out there.
Caulfield's rated a lot higher than
Put it
Seagrass.
out there. Because he's probably don't care.
Well, I gotta see how much I have at right wing. If I have too many guys there, I don't want to.
You can always work it out.
Yeah, but taking another. I got Polander. He's right wing west. Right?
Who?
Polander.
Oh, Nils.
Nils. And I got Ehlers.
Yeah.
Ehlers is left wing, right wing, and so is Berlowski. Berlowski can end up getting cut from me though. I don't know.
ABC triple header.
Kako is only right wing.
Crapo Kako.
Actually, Stamkos is center and right wing. I have Patch ready too. He's left hand. Actually, have the Bruins even played a game yet?
Saturday starting at noon.
I don't think so. Because my guy, I didn't want to take him, Brad Marchand, because I don't really like him that much.
That make life better.
Because remember that time him and Callahan got into it?
Oh, and if you shop
And I
now,
put
you
that
can save on them too.
comment on there like,
So now good to life.
Huh.
Oh,
He's a good fantasy player.
yeah. I don't think he's played it this year. No, they don't got a game till the 16th, which should be tomorrow. They play Dallas. They only have one game this week for Boston. That's it. One game.
Discover second intermission report.
But tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Friday night, fellas, let's get along. Come on, let's get a beer, so do
It's Friday night, fellas. Let's get along.
Yeah.
33, now that's it's penalty recess now for 15 minutes from here now, right? So he doesn't get 17 minutes anymore now. It goes down to 15 from right now, right? So 14:43 he'll be out. So it's penalty recess now. He's getting up
Kevin, why ain't your wife coming to bring
Absolutely love seeing the players, the coaches.
Why isn't
the
your
refs
coffee
being like,
table, coffee table for
You love it, right? You love
your coach?
Ah, because I wanted to.
Oh, yeah.
You ever yell at that ref? That
Yes.
first one? Yeah. Can't tell us here?
What I said?
Yeah. Definitely not. Hey, 2 goals in the second period. Let's take a look at exactly how things went down on the special teams. Here's on the power play in our Discover second intermission report. Here's the Jakob Silverberg goal. Check out the speed. He's gaining it. He goes behind the net now.
He is. He's moving and gets Talbot. Gets a little bit lost here. He looks like he's maybe going to go short side with it. Brings it all the way around and very hard move there. You got to roll your wrist as you come around the net to make sure you tuck it in and using his speed. Silverberg with a big goal there on the power play.
So we'll talk about the Anaheim Ducks turning their fortunes around on the power play. Historically bad last season, but they're able to turn around the first 2 games of the regular season. But the Minnesota Wild answered also on the power play with Kevin Fiala.
He did. Zuccarelli and Kaprizov giving a little give and go here. Zuccarelli gets it. He's trying to actually put that to Perino in front of the net. Gets a lucky bounce. And Fiala, who's on that backside, and has that backside winger, you should always come down to the net as the puck's getting there for this exact reason. They're either a rebound or a bad bounce. Look at this. Johnny on the spot. Fiala, back of the net. It's a tie game.
Well, this is special teams, but certainly 5-on-5. I was taking a look at some of the time on ice leaders here. Kevin Fiala, Jared
Hey,
Spurgeon
peeps.
leading the way for the Minnesota Wild.
I know we're kind of boring.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Jamie drives there, what a good dog.
I thought you said you knew a joke.
8.9%.
Yeah, well, you didn't say it yet.
Tremblay is a pretty joke.
When I kick your ass out of this house, and you're not gonna be gone.
And your personnel's going to change when
No.
the new year comes. So
No, I know,
I think it gives you an
I
opportunity
know,
to empower
I
players.
like-
I think you have
Okay.
conversations with them. You allow them to give you some input on how we
you-
can fix this.
uh,
It's
you
not
want-
a pressure-packed situation.
You want
It's
your,
preseason. And we work on it every day.
joke?
Special teams
Yeah.
for me,
Three
as a
pigs on the
coach,
mud.
I work on it every day.
Three
during
pigs on the mud?
preseason. It's
Yep,
so
that's an
important
early joke.
once the real stuff starts.
You notice some of the receivers.
You-
broadcast as well. He's playing a
you
half. He's
come out there.
Why are deaf gynecologists so successful?
A deaf guy that got in college?
Why are deaf gynecologists so successful?
Oh, deaf.
Because they can read lips.
Barclays doing pretty well, and as you said,
What was that one joke funny the other day?
Valiant Torts picked their favorite, the best players in our segment. We like to call Top Shelf. That is
What was
coming
that one
up
joke?
next. on our Discover
There's a
segment.
lot in there. I didn't know we thinking now.
ESPN Plus Hockey Night is here.
God.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Let's see what happens here.
This second
Oh,
intermission
no,
report is
man.
presented by
It's on the
Discover,
radio
the
the other
official
day.
card of the NHL.
Oh, God.
I like that
One
one.
that's blowing up.
They like that joke.
You like the joke?
Really? All right. Here we go. Let's.
Go, man, baby.
Guys, I'm gonna have to go find myself a bottle of Woodford to keep.
No, it ain't. No, they're not. Nope. It's still the same kind of yet.
You're in his way of watching the game.
That's the thing about trade. You see, they don't happen.
Yeah, buddy.
It doesn't just say, oh,
Guys, like, my way, I'm trying to watch the game for free.
Yeah. Yeah.
Corn, man, if you get a letter from a guy named Gary Bettman,
Yeah.
don't even open it up.
We rip it up.
If you get National Hockey League in the mail.
Yeah. No.
Play it on the all-new Xbox.
You know, I think, you know, what's on the dolphin?
Yeah.
The fucker from behind you go, hey. That was the first roll in front I flew on him. It's kind of dirty joke, but.
At T-Mobile for Business, unconventional thinking means we see things differently, so you can focus on what matters most. Whether it's ensuring food arrives as fresh as
I'm like, I just it's a joke and you run around.
counts, or teaching biology without a lab. We are the leader in 5G and a partner who delivers exceptional customer support and 5G included in every plan. so you get it all without trade-offs. Unconventional thinking. It's better for business.
You must be taking a Whitney.
Healthy habits come in all sizes, like little walks and getting screened for colon cancer. That's big, because when caught in early stages, it's more treatable.
Hey, Cologuard.
Hi, I'm non-invasive, and I detect altered DNA in your stool to find 92% of colon cancers, even in early stages.
Early stages.
Yep, it's for people 45 plus at average risk for colon cancer, not high risk. False positive and negative results may occur. Ask your provider, Cologuard is right for you.
Count me in. Me too.
Marathon has the fuel to keep your engine running at peak performance, because you never know where life is going to take you.
Peloton, come on, let's get this workout started. Heart rate stays off. We're moving to the mat. Let's go, Peloton. Bring that thunder. Action, rotate, exhale. We did it together, Peloton.
Goal. Hey, Tremblay. You know I make a woman feel like a dolphin?
Oh, women feel like a dolphin.
Some might sound like a dolphin.
Something? I don't know.
You fuck her from
Maybe
behind and she'll go,
That's terrible, quote, man. You're sick.
What is the man to reach these summits and what it will take to get there again?
Scott Boyle fires and scores! Ryan Boyle, welcome to the Bird.
Shot stopped by Lennon, the rebound. They score! Ryan Donato has the first goal in Seattle.
Yeah, can you believe that Ryan Donato got the first goal?
DJ kicks it back nicely. They score!
They score!
His first NHL goal!
McDavid left circle across. In front, one-timer score. St. Hyman's first as an Oiler.
Taken by Ovechkin, he scores! Alex Ovechkin! Are you kidding? Goal number 732 for Ovechkin. He passes for Selby on opening night. Strome, he is robbed by Ray Holtby. What a stop, a glove save. Marchessault, Deeks,
That was a beauty. Who's it got coming down across the blue line?
Eagle City scores!
Why can't we get a good goal like that? It's so fucking.
That's out to the Hudson down the flat with a backhand. He scored! Great save is made by Elvis Verslinkin. Elvis just checked into the Heartbreak Hotel. Nylander breaking it on the wing. Oh! Holy mackerel, we Billy!
So those were some of the best plays of the week in what we like to call top shelf so far. But for these gentlemen to my left, what stood out for you this week so far, Callie?
For me, it was my former teammate and Brian Boyle. So much has overcome throughout the years. Kidney cancer.
Brian
not
Boyle.
playing last year. Going in, playing in the World Championships for Team USA, and then heading to Pittsburgh. We had a little familiarity with the coach there in Sullivan.
Yeah, buddy.
PTO, and earning himself a new contract.
This guy,
Then he goes and plays against his former team.
oh yeah, Casey Cook.
He's puts in
Yeah.
Where did a shot, Casey?
Sorry, it's an easy guy to root for, right?
What?
Where did a shot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we're sitting on the next couple of beers and watch a game.
I just don't get it. No, Chandler Stevens.
There's someone that have a few chips though.
Yeah, okay. Just define it for one place. You can kick it with the outside of your skate. You can't with the inside. I guess that's what they're saying. I don't know. That's what Hack is asking.
I love that when Dave Jackson was here, it was like a debate for about a half hour.
Jack said it was definitely a goal.
which I just don't get.
Sean Hannity.
I'll just say I asked 3 active MLS players whether that was a
We are
good they all
witnessing
said
in
yes.
our
I'm just throwing
lifetime,
them
I
the
believe, will go down as probably the worst
I
presidency
didn't
in history.
All right, we're going to get you set after 40 minutes. The score is tied at 1 between the Wild and then the Ducks. We'll take a look at the Wild locker room.
There we
here
go.
As we get
This is
set
cold, man. They're
for
getting
the third
wild.
period. Puck drop is next. This has been.
I think I saw a guy just do a Pick Whitney in there.
We're talking about Lion Biden.
This guy before on Twitter, the Wild are making a backup goalie look like a superstar.
For just $50 a month. It's a new kind of home internet with no annual contracts or messy wires. You can set it up yourself.
They say Kulikov hasn't scored since 2019.
Welcome 5G home.
I know the best coffee spot in town. I can make a rustic cabin feel modern. I am a guidebook for guests. I can make an indoorsy person outdoorsy. I give families a home, not just a place to stay. I am a Riverboat host.
Oh. The Reagan on that lady's announcing tonight for the game.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
They don't think she's very good.
Played on an all-new Xbox.
She's better than Panther.
Rib-shaped sandwich.
And the Chief.
All these real
Better than the
country-style
Panther.
rib sandwich.
After the guy scores, he goes, he scores!
Who's that?
The Panther.
Who's the Panther?
Anthony LaPanta.
Oh. Yeah. He scored.
He scores!
Yeah, like five minutes after he scored.
He scored.
Real country-style ribs. On an Arby's sandwich.
There you go, Cord Man.
Arby's, we have the meat.
I love Arby's. Arby's is amazing.
Really?
Yes.
Ducks and Wilds tied at 1 apiece as we enter the third period. And as we head into this final frame, Brian, it looks like the Wild might be looking to find Kirill Kaprizov to break this tie.
Yeah, it's been somewhat of a quiet night for Kaprizov. I mean, we talked about him in the open, how dynamic he is. And we'll take a look at his night. The first period, a rush chance for him where he's able to come in on the off wing. A good save there by Stolarz. Maybe his best opportunity of the game for Kaprizov. We saw the skill, the patience here to find Merrill. And then on the power play, he does some work. Yeah, I love the effort here. The second effort to keep that play alive. And then he has time and space, recognizing, hey, let's work it down low. Let's find something different. Zuccarello, as Ryan Callahan pointed out, was probably trying to find Foligno. I guess the fortunate bounce is Fiala able to put it hard.
That's always sells a bunch of blankets and fan
But the reality is Kirill Kaprizov, he's one of those guys. You see his ship length here tonight.
Blankets, I got the flannel pants
Most guys
and
are
everything.
around 40 seconds. He gets a little bit more.
You got Jim from Northwest from Jerry Esposito.
On ice for forwards.
Blankets?
Yeah.
From him here tonight.
I don't know who they go through.
Jerry
Minnesota Wild.
But Tom's always placing orders on those, you know.
So as we get set here to
No.
start the third
Tom.
at Sunrise.
You're for license, right?
We don't have anything, I think, fan club for Wild.
Ducks on the power play. They were in that second period, and then the 12 left.
College.
Extra attack.
Tom. He does college, Tom, my buddy. You met him.
Yeah.
So
He
far,
runs
the
college
Ducks
and
doing
fan
very
club.
well in that special teams department so far in this young season. Silverberg hands it off to Shaq. Shaq works his way in. He'll send it around to the other side.
GP.
Popped up
Or youth pro.
Oh, really?
Now along the wall, Shaq with a quick centering pass. Silverberg couldn't get the shot off as he had it
Used
on
to be
his
Will
back.
Greer.
Up top to Shaq. He
The
slides
natural.
over. Back to Shattenkirk. He's moving. High slot now. To Silverberg, already with a goal in this
You
game
know
for
what,
the Ducks
Tremblay?
on the power play.
When I
They
first
send it
started there
back
in
up top.
Trumbull, and
This
you
is
were
Fowler.
running, you were running from places.
Silverberg back to Fowler.
When I left there in
Here's for
2000,
one
and
timer, and it's turned aside.
What was Freiberg doing when you got there?
Loose puck,
Freiberg
Fowler
wasn't
will
even
try
there.
to keep us in, but he doesn't.
So you said he was mopping the bathroom floors.
Oh, yeah, you beat this
To
guy.
Henry, who slides it across to Getzlaff. Getzlaff on the move. He weaves his way in, drops it
When I
back.
left there in
He takes the shot from
2018,
players, but
you were
it's
someone at the same damn thing.
Yeah.
And you were somehow here and you were
still
somehow
on the stick. Power play set to expire. There's the rebound right in front. With a nifty little play there by Kevin Fiala to
Well, I've been out of there now for 5 years. And you're still
trouble
up
for
again.
the Wild. We're back to even
Maybe I did an opening.
Comes Fiala on the move.
They've had, they had openings in here.
Trying
I
to
give
get
them,
their
I
change.
give
Puck
them
will just be
one.
sent in.
Way
Comes
around.
back on. Sends it around.
I can wire up machines. I can wire up machines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's a neutral ice. Ponto tries to collect again, but
Wire
it's
up
on
the
the stick.
game
Fiala.
and then
He turns
make
it
sure it
into the
works
zone.
right.
Drops
I
it
can
over.
work with Tim.
Good job. Good
Yeah.
shot. Soares with the save as he gloves it
Wow.
down.
Bomb save right there by Anthony Stolarz.
Hey, Kucherov. Grace, that guy's having a monster game.
Terrific chance. Once
He would have
again
scored
by
there.
Gaudreau.
I might have picked him
A
up
really
tomorrow.
good first period.
Oh,
You don't
that
get
guy.
any more prime scoring area than that. And he's right in the slot, and you can see
Yeah,
Stolarz
Coleman,
track
he
down
could
with
recline
right
on
in
there.
his glove.
Yeah.
You said exactly what Brennan used to say.
Opportunity for Gaudreau. I've been impressed by his game
I
time.
am?
Yeah.
Really, you sit over there?
You remember his wedding really well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. No, not really, no.
Look for the face-off.
Drank a lot of whiskey that night.
Yeah, we did.
You danced with his wife all night.
Brian, one of the things that's just so impressive about tonight
You know what
is
his
just the
nickname
connection.
nickname
It's
is?
just been common like crease all night
Mr.
long.
Fucking
We
Fun.
talk about common crease, we think of the likes
It
of
was?
Price
Yeah.
and whatnot.
Really?
It just looks super solid.
That was his nickname.
Absolutely. And you're not
Mr. Fucking.
You wonder how
Mr.
much
Fucking Fun?
Dallas has a fair
Really?
market this year with John
Come on,
Gibson
Wild.
being the number one.
Right.
You have to be on your toes at all times at number two. That's the lesson that you have to learn.
How did he get that nickname, Trembling?
Here every day, like you are going to play, and if you don't, then you take your foot off the gas. But for Stolarz,
I'm trying to remember who gave it. So.
again, this is not a guy that is 21 years old.
I think it was
He's been around
Coach
for a while,
and Bird or
spent some time in the minors. He had a tough knee injury when he was in Philadelphia that sidelined him and really, I thought, sidetracked his development there in Philly. They kind of lost patience with him and sent him packing. But this is a guy who's trying to reestablish his NHL career. He's got NHL size.
Is Jeremy
To look at him.
Conrad-
He's a good goaltender.
Jeremy
He's got good
Conrad-
athleticism.
Yeah.
Seems like his health is there.
She'll
It's a
get
good
over there.
opportunity for him to maybe be a guy that can play 20, 25 games behind a workhorse like John
Except he
Gibson
drank
and reestablish
Pepsi
his
Twist.
NHL career.
30 saves so far.
Is he
On the
still
night.
over there yet?
So,
No.
in the net as there's a little
Is
more
that a
injury to
Pepsi
John
Twist?
Gibson.
Right.
Second game against Winnipeg.
Kevin, did he go over there?
No.
Moving up.
Listed as
Is that a
day-to-day
Pepsi
according to
Twist?
Alex Eakins.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't make that anymore.
Gibson is out.
They made that for a while, right? Yeah.
So far, so doing a job. Here's Kaprizov, tries to get the shot off.
What was that, a
The
Pepsi
shot is
Twist?
redirected.
Lemon.
Erickson back on it. He sends it around.
Did you ever have one?
All the way
Yeah,
up the
yeah.
top. It's
Since he had a
like
drink,
down
his
to
drink had
Kaprizov.
lemon on it. I said, is that a Pepsi Twist?
Now he's the half ball where Kaprizov looks to
Come on,
go to
Kaprizov.
it, but Wild continue to be in control in possession.
You need to go right here. Get us in the lead. Get us for good.
Now Tubbs
My bad.
heading off the ice for the extra attacker as we have a delayed penalty.
Yeah.
Up top now to Kaprizov.
Pull your goalie.
Fresh Jack and Cook, and in the third period, let's go Wild. Casey Cook said, Casey Cook. Yeah, buddy, go Wild. Fuck, we're getting some of the bad blood tonight.
Jeez.
Good save there by Stolarz. That was an absolute
Good chance for us.
not double.
They still haven't blown the whistle though for the power play. There you go. The sick one flying. Freiberg had
Well, good
nicknames
shift
for
from top
everybody.
line by Minnesota,
Yeah.
Kaprizov line.
When did you quit
So Josh Manson will sit on the penalty bench.
2006.
As
Oh.
I mentioned,
We're at six
Kaprizov
now.
and the trio of him.
That was the same year I, uh-oh. connection here. You ever travel again? Get the freaking internet.
There we go. Please come back on.
And Stolars with the
There we go.
save.
Well, that last shift was 1 minute and 43 seconds. Perhaps he was a little tired.
So you have
the official online store of the NHL and the world's largest selection of officially licensed NHL fan gear. Shop now and get today's special offer. NHLShop.com, a Fanatics experience.
Nearly 10 seconds off this power play. Lots of time here for the Wild. We'll see what they can do with it. But this game knotted at 1. Goligoski walking the line. He sends it over to Goudreau. Goudreau sends it right in front. Can't get the shot off. We're clear.
I was thinking maybe Kaprizov was upset coming off the ice too.
Well, man, you gotta go to Dunkin' Donuts and get yourself a Dunkin' coffee. It's official coffee in NHL.
That's the guy that says, hey, keep me out here, coach. I don't mind.
Old man drinks all black coffee. No cream or nothing in it.
Goudreau back to Goligoski. Goudreau with the one-timer. Stars once again in perfect position with the save.
Yeah, those one-timers from the sideboards, typically for goaltenders, easy saves. It's when it goes from the middle to the side, not all that difficult.
He's tall goaltender there, huh?
Certainly not a difficult save when the screen is off to the side. Now Hartman's probably thinking maybe hoping for a tip off to the side. That would be a more difficult save, but you see the positioning of Stolars. He's deep into the blue paint, which means he doesn't have to move very far laterally, just an easy push and another easy save.
Erickson wins the draw, puts it back up top.
Doing good on face-off.
Yeah,
Got
the
like
goal
10
scorer for the
10
Wild
of them.
tonight. He takes the shot. It's ricocheted up and out, and we'll have a quick whistle.
I think that went off the noggin. Anthony
You got
Stolars.
him.
I don't have
I
don't have any Wild, do you?
Minnesota Wild.
It's hard to get those guys.
Zip it.
Especially in our league, everybody jumps on them.
Here you see if it catches his helmet or, right off the helmet.
Wow.
Way to use your head there, Anthony.
That one down low as the Ducks won the face-off. Fowler will clear it. Minute gone in this power play for Minnesota.
Wow.
Nearly 5 minutes gone here in the third. Game tied at 1. On the stick of Fiala. Fiala gains the zone now to Kaprizov. Kaprizov sends it up
There you
top.
go.
Spurgeon sends it across. Now along the half wall. Sends it down to Fiala. Over to Spurgeon. Fiala. Wait, takes the shot. It's high. And once again, I'll hit the mesh and we get a whistle.
And that's a good stick by Kevin Shattenkirk. Fiala trying to find that shooting lane. Was able to pump fake it. And from where I'm standing, it looked like Shattenkirk was able to get a stick on it. We'll get another look at it right here. Fiala, the pump fake, tries to find a better angle. Watch the stick positioning of Shattenkirk. Beautiful. That is good defending right there. And look at the camera. Takes another whack from the puck. I'm gonna have to ice that camera down there.
Just means it's in the right position. Here's Spurgeon. There's the one-timer by Kaprizov, and it's redirected out.
Kaprizov likes to really load up, doesn't he?
Almost with a short-handed opportunity, and now they will move it out. 16 seconds left, and they continue to work in short-handed. Lundstrom sends it around the boards.
Oh, the shit
Time
power
on
play.
the clock. Pattern will keep it in to the Wild zone. Fiala, one last rush here with the extra attackers. He moves this one up ice. On the move is Zuccarello with the backhand. Tries to send it across for Kaprizov, but couldn't get all of it. Now he does, and it almost bounced right off Camp Fowler there. And still wasn't sure where it was. And now he'll cover.
Well, some anxious moments there for the Anaheim defense. Zuccarello with that centering pass. Pattern happened to just take a look over his shoulder on that initial play, and that's why that puck ended up squirting through his legs and the puck getting to the far side. Take a look here. Zuccarello just throwing to the net. Pattern turned his back to the play and had no idea where the puck was coming from. And then Kaprizov quickly getting that puck to the net. Almost getting a fortunate bounce right off the Anaheim defender. That's Lindholm. Sometimes you put those pucks to the net and you get lucky bounces. Kaprizov with a heads-up play there.
Let's go out in the attacking zone. That's being worked on alongside the boards. It heads up top. It's kept in at the line. H-Stag will fire it across ice. He just turns on it, but he has company, keeping him tied up behind the net. Drop off pass. Down low. Here's Stern tries to have a little bit of a wraparound shot. Stillers will calmly cover it. And with that, the third period continues to march on. This game is tied between the Ducks and Wild at 1.
Jeez, come on. We're getting some heavy eyes over there.
Better shouldn't have to cost more, which is
Why?
why
Why are you
Verizon
so
plans
tired?
start at just $35. And if you're not a customer, we'll help
Oh,
you with the cost of
bullshit.
switch. Just as one machine. Since now everyone gets
Eight, nine?
$500 when they join because everyone
Well,
deserves
tomorrow
it.
you'll sleep in, though. Oh, no, you won't, because Mom's going to pick you up. I bet you do.
Show some love.
I'll take one on Sunday after the Packer game. Packers are at no, I turn the Vikings Sunday.
Let's go,
Or
Peloton.
they both
It's the
do.
night for 4. No ego, amigo. Modify if you need to. So many milestones today.
How about Scherzer after the game? He had no shirt on.
The original Peloton bike. Now $400 less. All access membership separate.
My name is Giancarlo Esposito, and I'm preparing
I got
to
a
bring
quote
you
from
my
it. It says, I like to party,
and
play hard, party hard.
Far Cry 6. Do you know what you're getting into? Taking on, fighting on the side of the gorilla? While I've confronted some formidable foes in my time, I now face something entirely new. You. Fight now. Or else.
Play it on the all-new Xbox.
Speedo's taps a new keg every 35 seconds. The beer's so fresh, it'll make you... Are you crying? Nope. To the greatest of all times, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Hey, look at us! Woo! Geez, I'm flying tonight. You see that? You see me flying out there? Ooh, that's respect from the old teammate right there. It's Friday night, fellas. Let's get along. Come on. Man, I wish I was your son.
Colin Collard thinks that Rogers is going to the
That's something to do,
Steelers.
my friend. You're welcome.
No. Pittsburgh Steelers.
Francois Saint-Laurent, Don in number 8's got a lot to talk about, and with that, we are going to bring in the fourth member of our broadcast team, our NHL rules analyst, Dave
Come on.
Jackson, longtime official in the NHL. And Dave, what do you think about number 8 so far?
Well, it makes me I wore that number for 24 years, so I kind of miss being on the ice when I see, hanging out with the guys and just the camaraderie with the players. It just brings back good memories.
And Dave, this has been a pretty clean game so far, or has it been, from your opinion?
No, it's been a really good game, and
I thought she was going to say,
great job.
no, it's been shit the rest of the game. Oh, man, wake up. Your viewers are waiting for you.
Really big deal.
The viewers are asking for you.
That is frustration on the players' part. So
You should just turn it off.
No. We got it.
Making sure we call those restraining penalties is making for
Ask the
great
pizza if they still want to.
No.
And it is end-to-end as these two teams continue to go.
Oh, yeah,
back and forth.
Corey, what's his
Take
face?
time, and we'll have
Yeah.
to wait and see
Corey
who
what?
stand by
Corey,
these
whatever
speeches.
his
This
name
game
is.
is a tied one.
You guys watching the game for free.
What do you say?
I said the guys watching the game
Oh.
on our TV.
To play through the neutral ice. So
That's the
Greenway moving in. Yellow check up. Now puts it down below the goal line where
Come on.
Greenway looks to advance it, but Jamie Drysdale will collect and send it ahead. That's moving out of their own zone. Talbot will calmly turn that long shot.
Oh, man, you should just stream every game.
Rodin.
Yeah, it's all good news.
Gary Bettman will really love you.
Taking a look at it, sends across the zone. He tries to put it
Gary.
ahead. Turnover right in the wild end, and there's a
Uh-oh.
long shot. It's off the
Oh.
mark. Jones now and on it behind the net. Puck sent up top. Shattenkirk to Getzlaf, the captain. Drops it over for Shattenkirk, now down low. The Wild continue to work away all of this zone time. Starting off the turnover. Jones' shot doesn't get through to Talbot, but now he's back on it. Boudreau sends the puck ahead for Minnesota. Victor Rask will get this one up to neutral ice. Here's Max Comtois on the move. Can't quite handle the pass.
Yeah.
Continues to work away as the two players take a tumble. Kevin Fiala checked
Where
out,
you
but the
sleeping tonight,
Raquel is
Coleman?
on him.
I don't know.
Once again, there's a good shot by Raquel from his knee. And it will go up and ricochet all the way back
You can
down to
use that
Stillwell.
blanket.
Think back to the penalty kill for the Anaheim Ducks, and since then they started to get some energy, a couple of good shifts, creating turnovers, really trying to change the momentum here in this third period. Good stuff by the Ducks in the last 2 minutes.
This line here for the Ducks, including Comtois,
Come on,
really
Wild.
coming on. Now down behind the Anaheim's net. Stillwell's out to play it. Mitchie Kulikov over to Merrill. He'll put it up. Now in neutral ice, but quickly going back and forth between these two teams, almost at the halfway mark of this third period, knotted at one. Merrill gloves it down, takes a look up ice, and he will send it ahead. Anaheim collects in their own end, and they will begin out. It's a dangerous pass there. Boone will just backhand it in, and it finds a stick of Talbot, who holds it up and will send it around the boards. Rule in on it. The rookie sends it across ice. Now it's down low. The Wild continue to work away here. Their fourth line doing their job. Getting some great zone time in the Wild's end.
Or you see, a couple of lines ahead of you do that, you want to maintain that momentum, and as a fourth line, that's your job. I mean, you want to try and create or continue momentum. That's how you earn the trust of your coach and get more ice time.
Square in the ice time, and here's Jordan Greenway. He advances, gains the zone, he drops it across. There's the shot, doesn't get through to Stolars. Bodine pitching way in. He's down low along the half wall. Shakes over in his own end. They will wheel it around, but they can't get it to clear. Patteran's back on it. Sends it around. Now behind the net of Stolars. Action continues in Anaheim's end. Worked out to neutral ice. Silverberg will drop it off. And it looks like we are going to have a penalty on the play. There's a quick little wrap around.
Penalty in the Wild.
Talbot with the save, and he'll
damn.
sprawl out and cover.
There's a fight. That's a big fight.
Yeah, the temperature's risen in the last minute and a half or so. A lot of physicality. You see the players getting together after the whistle.
Who's going, Dumbo?
Yep.
So when we return, there will be a power play opportunity here in a tie game in the third.
You know how some carriers give you so little for your older busted phone you just end up living with it?
Hooking.
I don't think so. Verizon lets you trade in your broken phone for a shiny new one. You break it, we upgrade it. You dunk it, doggy bone it, slam it, wham it, strawberry jam it, we upgrade it. Get a 5G phone on us with select
Ooh,
plans.
Hermanson like their
Every
picture.
customer, current, new, or
Hermanson.
business. Because everyone
Yeah.
deserves better. And with plans starting at just $35, better costs less than you think.
When an inland hurricane called the derecho cut a path through the Midwest, we learned some lessons. We learned that most buildings cannot withstand 140-mile-per-hour winds, not to mention most oak trees. We learned that when your roof is gone or there's a tree in your living room, even 8 hours is too long to wait. But most of all, we learned that in hardship, people
Oh,
take care of each
man,
other.
wake up.
And
No.
that has been
No,
our
you're
silver
not.
lining.
Yeah, I am. Are you awake?
Yeah.
Good.
With over 200 flavor notes to discover, every sip of Woodford Reserve Bourbon is a spectacle
for the senses.
As much as they spend on advertising, holy shit.
Yeah,
Could buy a bottle, that's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
I think it's like $50
United
or
presented
something.
by New Amsterdam Vodka. The
Well, that bottle
of the
that I
NHL.
bought was like
Drink
almost
responsibly.
40.
Holy shit.
Really? That would be going in the freezer cold now.
Going on, peeps?
You see right here, he loses the puck.
Gotcha.
The reach right here. You just hate to take these penalties in the
Jim?
offensive zone.
Oh, that Casey person.
Virtually
He's probably just sitting there.
Okay.
He's the only one from West Pine. I mean, yeah,
Get out of
let's.
his way.
And it is
Trying to
the
watch the game.
opportunity of the game. They have one goal coming off the stick of Silverberg.
Why?
You gonna stream all the games or what?
Again.
Who's taking up the thumb of
Sure.
Ryan Hartman. This doesn't affect him. He's going to be here in the game. He's right there on the bench, but his thumb is now taped.
Put him in with his own new streaming device.
Yeah.
High works away here on the power play. Drysdale will send it down to the circle. There's the quick shot off.
Now they play tomorrow night,
All the way
too.
around and
Yeah.
over the zone.
That's last right there being
Not regular.
Valleys.
He'd be looking for
Oh, I'm not first.
Yeah. At 9.
Drysdale has it. He sends it across. There's the shot.
So-
Right in front.
No.
Oh,
Awesome
right
save.
here by the Wild Bears. There's two great opportunities in front. There's another shot.
Ooh.
And Talbot is under fire here on this Ducks power play. Up top to Drysdale. He makes a little move. He sends it across the Comtois. Comtois takes the shot to the side. The rebound at the side for Raquel, but
Oh, they thought
doesn't
they
get it to
scored.
go. And the Wild will clear the zone.
Yeah.
Some close calls. That last one, Comtois' initial play to the net got
Here's
redirected
we've got
on the way
37
in.
shots on goal, and they got
Talbot was
27.
fortunate to make the save. Had no control of where the rebound went. Several good chances by the Ducks on this power play.
Ducks getting those second opportunities here with the extra man as Shepard tries to center that one in the paint. No orange sweater to get it to go as they continue to work away here. 30 seconds left with the extra man. There's a long shot. It's intercepted and the Wild were clear.
Yeah.
Jonas Brodin sends it all the way down to Stowall.
20 seconds.
4 shots already on this power play by the Ducks. Dying seconds. Fowler has it on his stick. Sends it to Shattenkirk. He takes a shot with traffic in front of Talbot. Silverberg will keep it in and wires it around. Now behind the net. Picked up by Henrique. Henrique on his backhand. He will send it up top, and with that, we are back to even strength.
Well, Brodin gives a high five to his goaltender, Cam Talbot, and I say he should. Several good opportunities for the Ducks on this power play. Here the initial shot, rebound gets left, not able to elevate. And Merrill was also there to distract. Watch this play. Redirect off the skate, Talbot off the toe, has no idea where the rebound is. Unfortunately for the Ducks, and Raquel, he shanks that one off the side of the net. But some close calls here in this third period of the power play for the Anaheim Ducks.
Ducks will line it up in the attacking zone off the draw. They win it clean.
All
There's
right.
up top. There's the shot. It's blocked, but it's held in by Drysdale, who backs it into the corner. Now we take over in their own end as the puck is advanced on the stick of Kaprizov. He makes the move
Come on,
around,
Kaprizov.
gains the center line, and sends it across. Here come the Wild. There's the long shot. It's off. Now behind the net is Stowars. Wraps around to Kaprizov. He takes another shot. Now right out in front. And the Ducks will skate it out.
Well, you think back to last year, the Anaheim Ducks, low-scoring games, a lot of tight games, not able to break through in hot games. Now, they didn't score on that power play, but they generated an
minutes.
awful lot. And I think, you got to feel
6
good
minutes
about
left.
things on the bench if you're Dallas Aikens and the Anaheim Ducks. I mean, they had their chances. And this was something that plagued them last year. Maybe last year they didn't get the quality looks like that. Those are things that you can build upon. And I think they're in one of those games again, like last year, or
Need a
those
goal
one
back.
games. You win one like this, and it just builds confidence. But they are certainly in a nail biter right now with 6:12 to go.
And let's not get it twisted. The Ducks, by most pundits, they weren't expected to make a lot of noise, but they're showing up here against a Wild team that is considered to be a top team in the NHL this season.
Oh, absolutely. And, the one thing about this Pacific Division is I got 2 teams, Vegas and Edmonton. And after that, all bets are off. I don't know who it's going to be, but it may be a long shot for the Ducks, but don't tell that.
Don't tell them that at all. We're tied at 1.
Come on.
When an inland hurricane called the derecho cut a path through the Midwest, we learned some lessons. We learned that most buildings cannot withstand 140-mile-per-hour winds, not to mention most oak trees. We learned that when your roof is gone or there's a tree in your living room, even 8 hours is too long to wait. But most of all, we learned that in hardship, people take care of each other. And that has been our silver lining.
With Verizon, there's up to 7 entertainment subscriptions with your unlimited plan. That's 7 times the... That's 7 times the entertainment, because everyone deserves better. And with plans starting at just $35, better costs less than you think.
This guy put on here, too late for caffeine. Talking about the Wild game, they said maybe too late for whiskey. I do put on there, it's never too late for whiskey.
Yeah. Play it on the all-new Xbox.
There it is. Jesus, again?
With over 200 flavor notes to discover, every sip of Woodford Reserve Bourbon is a spectacle for the senses.
We're back on ESPN Plus Hockey Night, presented by New Amsterdam Vodka. Game tied at 1 here in the third, just under 6 to play. And with that, let's head ice level and listen to the rush.
They did this the other night, the rush. That's when they don't say anything for like a couple minutes. This lets you hear the sound. Get it right in here.
You hear the talk right there, right? Heads up, heads up. That's the stuff at ice level that you pick up all the time. Maybe the fans don't recognize it, how much talk goes on the ice.
In the box.
Yeah, pattern to the box. He holds the stick of Nico Sturm right there behind the net.
Yeah. Big play here.
Much after the initial
Four-man power play.
But Brian, as Dave Jackson said, the officials are doing a good job of keeping them honest here, calling those minors when they need to be called.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, when the frustration is if you call it and then you don't call it, the consistency is what seems to give confusion to players. They just want it called consistent from the minute the puck drops to the end of the game so they know what to expect.
Big power play opportunity here for Minnesota. Under 5 left to go in this game, knotted at 1. Power play goal already on the score sheet for the Wild off the stick of Kevin Fiala. He's out on the ice currently for the Wild. Spurgeon brings this one ahead. He will gain the zone, drops it in below the goal line, and chases after it. Multiple bodies in on him as it's a log jam up to Kaprizov. Kaprizov sends it back down low. Kaprizov along the wall. Zumarella back to Kaprizov. He sends it up top. Now over to Fiala. Fiala. Down low to Eriksson. He sends it across. Now here's Fiala from the cross ice speed, and Deloria puts his body on it. A little bit of a fan shot there by Fiala. Spurgeon to Fiala, cross ice. But Kaprizov stands on the shots.
Come on.
Here's Fiala. He takes the shot. It's blocked in front. Stolarz with the poke check. He'll clear it away. Fiala once again on it. Sends it down below. Cross ice as they continue to work away. Eriksson was right in the paint but couldn't get the shot off. The puck will leave the ice surface and we'll have a whistle with 32 seconds left on this power play for Minnesota.
What I like about this power play for Minnesota, uses the back of the net a lot on this power play, changing sides that way. Those shots from the sharp angles, Anaheim's defense doing a good job of boxing out and allowing Anthony Stolarz to see those pucks. But when you start changing sides, going behind the net, get it to the other side, create some confusion, that was a pretty good wrinkle in the power play for Minnesota that time around.
Bob's second power play unit out on the ice. 32 seconds of work. A quick clear off the draw by Anaheim. Bob will begin out. It's Alex Goligoski. He sends it ahead to Pedro. He's tied up along the wall. Now it goes down below the goal line. It'll be ringed around the boards, but it's held in by Foligno. Foligno loses the handle of it and it exits the zone, as will the Wild. 9 seconds here of the power play as Patterson is ready to get out the box. There's a quick shot and an opportunity by Dumba, but couldn't quite get all of it.
They would then stick in there and just break it up as Dumba was about to get that shot off.
We're back to even strength. The third period continues to march on here. Under 3 minutes to go. We have a tie game at 1 apiece. Once again, Goudreau from Minnesota in on the action.
What a shit game.
He's holding up Patterson, who's had some rest as he just sat for 2. And Goudreau comes away with the puck. And now he will go off for his change. Goligoski will collect in his own end as they continue to go D to D. Looking up ice. Wild resetting. Fans here calling for action, and now they'll get it. Duhaime on the move. He gains the zone. He drops it back. There's an angle shot saved by Stolarz as Nick Bukestad was coming in. Just over 2 minutes left to play in the third period.
Fourth line for Minnesota out there. Duhaime has looked good. I know he had a little stumble there when he came out onto the ice, but
He just got it out of the way,
Yeah,
Brian, in his first NHL game.
I liked his NHL debut. He's a big, strong kid, plays in straight lines. There's a lot to like about that type of player in today's NHL. I mean, you want all the skill in the world, but you got to have those guys that play hard as well. Been a solid game for him.
That it has, and the assistant director of player development, Matt Hendricks, had a chance to speak to him about Duhaime, and he said he's a typical power forward. He actually compared him to Marcus Foligno. He said he'll be up and down the walls all night. He's got the speed, he's got the strength. He's in his first NHL game tonight, and we all know that our NHL debuts can be a little rocky. Long pass across ice, Kaprizov's on it. And this is the time where Kaprizov can earn that paycheck. Kulikov will send it ahead, and here comes Eriksson. Gains the center line, drops it into the Wild, to the Ducks end, and Jamie Drysdale will just spin that one out. Brody fires it. Stolarz turns it aside. Eriksson in on it. He sends it around for Matt Zuccarello. Here's Kaprizov. Sends it up top. There's the shot by Zuccarello. Doesn't get through. Silverberg will clear this one out of his own end as they get to the red line. Less than a minute to play here in this third period, tied at 1. Rodine back to retrieve in his own end. Ducks will get new skaters on the ice. And away we go. Here's Greenway. He fires it around, goes all the way around the wall to the other side. He was there to find it for Anaheim. Fowler's working away as well.
Get a cheap late goal.
Now sends up top. Held in. Wild have possession. Sending it up now for Rodine. Rodine walk the line. Little pass it down, but he fires it. Stolars with the save. He's turns, fires.
Yes!
Marcus Foligno with the
Right?
goal with just 7
Cornman, he scored.
seconds left in the third. It's 2-1 Minnesota.
Cornman.
Well, Marcus
Hey.
Foligno, one of those guys that you just love to have on your team. Think about his night tonight. 17 minutes in penalties, a fight earlier in the night.
Jesus. He's had a good fantasy
Really
night.
has found his
right?
scoring touch. Goes to the hard
Doesn't
area.
somebody
That's
have
how
him
you
in
get
that league?
rewarded. Look
Joe.
at him. In front of the net,
Joe
Henry
does?
Price, the spin around shot. Stolar's not able to locate that or get his paddle down in time. But I just love where Foligno is. In front of the net, winning a battle, finding that loose puck, and spinning and getting it home with 7.2 to go.
What they call him, the Moose?
Big goal here by the Wild as they
The
go
Moose?
up 2-1.
I
As
don't
we can
know.
see, Stolar's way out of his crease. You have to think dying seconds of the game, depending on what happens here at center ice, off the draw. He
Yeah.
may be heading to the bench very quickly for the extra attacker.
7 seconds. They're not going to have much time to pull the goalie.
So here we go. Stolar's is off. There's a quick shot by Drysdale. The rebound in front.
Nope.
Talbot with the save. It's down low. And with that, the horn sounds.
Yes. Well, we get the win.
The Minnesota Wild will celebrate the late goal by Marcus Foligno. They
Buddy.
take this one by a score of
Hey,
2-1
Buds.
over the home team Anaheim Ducks.
Yeah, the Wild won.
A big win for the Wild, but it doesn't come with some anxious
It
moments.
keeps Cordman
At the
sleeping.
end. Foligno the hero, but off the faceoff, a rush chance here for the Ducks. Shot on goal, rebound, 2 saves for Talbot. The second
All
one
right.
off of Adam Henry. You see Foligno there to embrace his goaltender. The shot by Drysdale.
Somebody got knocked out from the game.
Second chance opportunity, yeah. 2 saves there by Talbot. Fantastic stuff by the Wild netminder.
He can't even celebrate the victory. He's out.
By the Minnesota Wild. They threw all that's good at Anthony Stolarz, and finally, with 7.2 to go, Foligno ends up being the hero.
43 shots by the Minnesota Wild on Anthony Stolarz, who came in, had a solid effort in replace of John Gibson. But the Minnesota Wild, they come in, season opener, and they take it. So they are 1-0 to start this year, and they will head to LA and play back-to-back games as they will